make people and us not sad. But the thing is this, okay? Sometimes you have to be sad. Where's the jazz music, okay? Sometimes you have to be sad, okay, fuckers? And the beautiful way, the beautiful way to be is sad sometimes. You know what I mean? I think 2019 is going to be a weird year. It's the year of the weird. For better or for worse, I don't think it's going to be some explosively positive year. It's like a transition year. It's a transition year in video games. It's a transition year in human conduct. It's a transition year in politics in a lot of ways, because we're sort of gearing up for the 2020 elections. 2020 is gonna explode. 2020 is gonna be just...
Why?
I think 2020 is gonna be explosive, an explosive year. I try to stay away from positive...
Better or worse.
For better or for worse. I try to stay away from positive or negative, because, like, how do you
Oh,
predict whether a year's gonna be
that
good or
thing.
bad until the year's over, right? Oh, there's Mike Buzz. All right, cool. Thank you, Ernie. You're the best at letting us know
Good
about
to
that.
see all you people in here.
But this year, I think it's the year of the weird. I feel like I had a weird New Year's Eve. I mean, I'll blame, like, Adam's fucking crazy bullshit a little bit for that. We went to our buddy Adam's place, and it was like, he just had this giant thing, this big, like, it looked like
that crazy
a
bullshit.
canoe. It was like a canoe-sized thing,
That
and
was
then
your
everything
first
got...
ketchup bottle, huh?
No, I did the ketchup bottle. I was talking about the other... The fucking, I don't know, it's like it looked like a Cuban cigar covered in stuff, covered in keef or whatever. And I was just like ripping on that, and I'm like, why do we have to get this? Like, I don't even get this fucked up, this stoned when I'm in my apartment alone. You know what I mean? Why are we doing this staring at each other? Because now I cannot have a conversation. And then, you know, the weird T-Swift thing, I talked about it on here before, actually. But anyways, that was a whole situation. You know what I fucking love about this goddamn show, Jeff?
What?
At the very beginning of it, before we even do anything or say anything, we have a drink. So here's tonight's drink, and these cards, by the way, don't get too frightened, guys. These cards right here. By the way, welcome to the CockTails Creep Show Creations crossover. These cards are frightening, to say the least. Somebody wants
my
the
God.
mask, by the way. It's awful,
Oh my
Jeff.
God, Jeff.
I hate you for this, Jeff,
I just-
but I love you for this.
My wife might actually, like, divorce me at this point.
Did she take these pictures?
She did.
That poor
Yeah,
woman.
she-
That poor woman.
Oh my God.
So it's the old-fashioned
I love it.
Woodford Reserve
Terrible.
dark brown sugar simple syrup and Regan's orange bitters. And the thing with the orange bitters, by the way, is or the thing with the brown sugar simple syrup, by the way, you make that yourself. Jeff has made it himself with 1 cup of water to a boil. Stir in 1 cup of dark brown sugar until it's dissolved, and then refrigerate. Step 1 is going to be 2 parts Woodford Reserve bourbon, and here we go. We of course have the brown sugar syrup with the Woodford Reserve and the orange bitters. So now, Jeff, you said that this was maybe Lindsay's favorite cocktail. She's one of her favorite cocktails she's ever had.
Yeah, she went crazy for this.
I love
this
it.
is something that I just came up with in the last couple weeks. I wanted to invent something new for the new year, and yeah, played around with some stuff. And
Fantastic.
It's pretty simple, but it's got a really, really nice flavor to it.
Fantastic.
And yeah, this is her second favorite drink, I think, that I made.
All right.
Look at this beautiful, gorgeous room of chat today. There's
Yeah, we got some good folks in here. Something I guessed. How are you? Ernie
I love
Permer,
it.
Entrapment, Ack, Bruce, and
so nice
Susan.
to see all
I don't really
you.
play video games. Blue Vitriol, how are you? And Holden's Neighbor 69 says, hey, Holden, please stop doing peyote. Last time you did it, you ran into my apartment screaming about the demons, they're gonna eat my peens. It really ruined the wake we were having for my grandmother. Well, you know what? First of all, don't have a wake in an apartment building. It's bad luck for 10 years. Second of all, you know, you got to stop, you know, letting me eat it. All right? I blame you because you know what's in here and you know where to find it, okay? And all you have to do is break open my window, bust in, and take it from me, but you refuse to do so because you're too proud and you're too scared. All right, here we go. Step 2, 1/2 part dark brown sugar simple syrup. Cubic Shroom says, hey Carly, hey Jeff, hey other guy. Curia, how you doing? Fetid Mollusk, hola. I once saw a duck. You're fine, okay? So what do we got going today? I didn't stream earlier today. I felt like I needed to get some shit done, and I don't know. I'm starting to just feel like if I don't stream in the afternoon, I have more energy for this stream.
That's true.
For sure. I mean, sometimes I like to get on. If I have plenty of time and it's like, why not? Sometimes I'll get on and just to promote this stream.
But
Just to be like, hey, everybody, I'll be on in a 2 hours. Join me then.
Even when you have been a little pooped, this stream always turns you around.
Yeah,
So
no matter what, this
it's
stream always
like-
turns me around, but I still
Right.
like, but then as soon as this stream's is done, I don't want to talk to anybody or be near anyone
Right.
if I stream that much in a day. I miss when this show was about something, when they really poured their hearts into it, says Illusion J. The next,
Yeah.
The next
I
one
missed you.
is
I missed you as well.
step 3, 2 dashes, Regan's Orange Bitters. So there you
Oh,
go. 2
snap.
dashes, Regan's
Oh, with the smile.
Orange.
Put that all big
Bitters.
on the screen so they get it.
Yeah,
Oh, it
please.
is
So
so
they can get a
scary.
real delicious yum taste of that.
Oh my god.
It's like you didn't have to cut the
You're very
mouth out
creative.
because it's not
Oh,
like
but
you were
I
gonna.
love the
No, it's a
mouth.
So
movable
having
mouth.
the
It
teeth-
moves with my jaw.
But why would? But it's still photos.
Because it's fun.
Still photos.
I like it.
Okay, here we go.
I like it.
There you go. There you go.
I feel like that didn't come out very.
I mean, I saw it.
All right, so
Oh yeah.
a little extra can.
Piddle paddle.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Step 4, stir with ice and pour. And I think it's the pantslessness and the choice of underwear that really makes me sad and feel bad. That hold a mask will haunt my nightmares. How did he make something more terrifying? That bacon face man, absolutely.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
Bacon face.
Lana Rupton says, I'm doing dishes, but I'm here, I swear. Here we go. And I think we're getting close to the point where actual intake of alcohol happens. Step 5, in glut. In glut. You're going to run out of words someday, and you're going to have to go back to take a sip. One of these. Have you actually ever done take a sip?
I have not.
Have you just gone straight for the weird words and just
I
never looked
try
back?
To. Sometimes it's like an expression or
Fantastic.
something, but yeah.
The bacon face was really scarring. It was, but is it nearly as scarring as this? I would say no. I would
Golden
say no.
face versus bacon face.
Bacon face way more scary.
So I want to run through these one more time. This is a really easy one to make at home. You need orange bitters anyways, okay? I'm just going to say it right now. Like, it's a standard, important situation for a cocktail, right?
If you're watching this and you don't have orange bitters, turn the fucking thing off. Go buy yourself some orange bitters. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah, seriously. And Jeff means business, and he's the real deal, okay? And then, Fedimosk, he's only straining out the ice. He's not trying to get any ice in the cup. He got one little
I got
guy
a little
in there.
tiny one in there, yeah.
But he's trying to just keep the ice out of the cup. Also, oh yeah, I was gonna go over this one more time before we have our first sip. So this is the old-fashioned, finally a drink named after myself. Yeah, we got the buzz again.
What did I do?
No, it's fine. Just every now and again, do me a favor and just go like that. Just kind of push up on that
kinda-
thing. Yeah. Every now and again, just kind of push up on the mic a little bit. Okay.
Alright, tell me. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like every now and then, just be like,
Just give it a little
the
tweak.
old-fashioned Woodford Reserve bourbon, dark brown sugar, simple syrup, and there's the directions. Just boil water, stir in 1 cup of dark brown sugar, and just let it dissolve and let it sit. And then Regan's Orange Bitters. Now all you're gonna do is 2 parts Woodford Reserve bourbon.
Stir it to dissolve it, actually.
Stir it to dissolve it, you fucks. Okay, don't just fucking pour it in and stare at it. Step 2, 1/2 part brown sugar simple syrup, 2 dashes Regan's Orange Bitters. Stir with ice and pour. In glut.
I also like that one.
There you go.
That one's
And
really
we
great.
are now going to in glut. Cheers
Cheers.
to another year of the Holdenator stream, to another year of Creep Show Creations, another year of cocktails. Yeah, it's delicious. It's very delicious. Just sweet. It's got a nice sweet,
How can you go
but it's not too
wrong?
sweet. Of all the kind of things that involve some
It's
sort of a
everything I
syrup.
love.
Yeah, it's got it all, and it doesn't do too much of it.
Oh,
You
this
get
is
the
gonna go
whiskey
fast,
almost
though. We're gonna
in your
drink
belly.
this
Yeah,
fast.
this is brutal. You get it in your
Ooh.
belly. You get it. The whiskey kind of later almost. You get that sweetness right up top, touches the tongue, and the bitters. Actually, you may be right. We could maybe go for more orange bitters.
Yeah.
Now that I taste this,
Well, I was using the one I was when I did it at home. But for some reason, this is a brand new thing of orange bitters, and I don't know if it's just because it's brand new or not, but it seemed like it was kind of dripping out a little bit more. Whereas when I at home it was more like shooting in there.
fantastic. Here are the incentives, ladies and
Make a
gentlemen.
gross joke of your
Technical
choice.
terms
Here
here.
are the incentives, ladies and gentlemen. We will do $5 a toast for you, $10 for karaoke, you name the song, $25 to lip sync, have a lip sync competition. Usually that happens when more drinks have happened. And you also name the song on that one, and you can donate there at the link. But fuck the link, because we got more shit to talk about. It has been so long since we've had an episode of CockTails or Creepshow Creations.
Holidays.
And the holidays happen. I was just literally screaming about that. I feel like I probably should have waited, because now I don't even care to talk about rehash all of that necessarily.
You know what? Everyone's been.
But we do the
having that
holiday
talk,
thing.
so it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Everybody's done the holiday talk. I feel like now it's more about talking about the New Year. It's about talking about goals. I talked about some goals before.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Speaking of goals, definitely for sure want to talk to you a little bit about the half marathon. I ran another 6 miles on Sunday. I am a little worried because my knee is a little, for the first time, feeling a little, my right knee.
Well, you have until May.
Exactly. I
That's
have
when
until,
it is.
I think I'll definitely, because I looked up training regiments, and they're like 12-week-long regiments, so I'm already ahead of the game, and they're 12-week-long regiments. The 6-mile mark on a Sunday happens like 3 weeks in, so I'm essentially just going to start adding a mile to, like I'll do 7 miles on a Sunday, 8 miles on a Sunday. As long as I get up to 10 miles on a Sunday at one point before the marathon, I'm good to go.
Yeah, you know, and it's gonna. I didn't take me like the first year. I'd actually had a lot of medical problems at the end of the year, and I had some surgeries and stuff. And I wasn't actually even like cleared to run until like maybe like 2 months before it actually
wow.
came up. So I'd
You had to hustle.
been off my training regimen for months, and I came back into it, and I got
Nailed
in,
it.
and yeah, it was fine.
Wolf's done some marathon-y things. I don't know if they were
Cool.
half or full, but you should talk to her about it.
Yeah,
too.
we'll talk to her about that. And speaking of her, of course, hopefully we'll be able to do Ashes to Ashes. I'm trying to work on getting the rights right now. And actually, I have to contact the agent myself, Pinter's, I guess the estate's agent, because Pinter's deceased. But the playwright, whatever, French, whatever, the fucking people who give the rights to plays. I don't know, whatever. The play,
Oh, I know you're talking about.
whoever
that.
you contact to get the rights from plays, they were like, actually, we only do live performances for rights. You have to actually contact directly, because it's this whole weird thing. I think at the end of the day, if we just fucking put the production up, no one's gonna be none the wiser. But whatever you gotta do, you gotta do. Also, Holden's neighbor 69 says, "Hey Holden, I hope our talk helped you understand that not every New Year is a Chinese New Year, and that accent and costume you burst into my apartment wearing at 11:59 December 31st were offensive. Karate isn't even Chinese, and honestly, it concerns me that you think bagels are Chinese. First of all, I will confirm to you, Holden's neighbor
bagel.
69, that bagels are Chinese. Okay." They are delicious, and I think the people of China like to put fish on them and eat them.
Is Galveston banned?
Yes, Galveston was banned for $1,000 the day that we raised $1,400 for Jason's signs. And by the way, let's put in that link.
Yeah, isn't that great?
'Cause Jason is still battling.
Which he totally got me, because this character here, I once was a duck, was like, "Hello, Carly, I am a German shoemaker," and I was kind of like, "Cool," because I missed all that, and I was like, "Great, nice to meet you." Shoes. And then I put it together because I'm not stupid.
Fabrizio asks, how much to ban
Well,
Holden's neighbor? And Holden's neighbor 69 says, give me a new apartment and I'll leave. So Fabrizio, I could sublet for 2 months. So anyways.
I'm gonna need Galveston back at some point. He's always been a big supporter of mine.
There you go.
That's
Get him
true.
back, $1,000. So I'll unban him from the stream. Until then, I once saw a duck. So I guess says, Carly, you're absolutely gorgeous. Jeff, you are a well put together gentleman. And Holden, you are rocking the beard. You should have done this sooner. I know. And I finally something, I guess I got it cleaned up for you, buddy, because he was freaking out. But other people were
Yeah,
like,
I
don't touch
saw-
it for a month. Don't touch it for a month. So I was like, I'm not going to touch it for a month. But I finally went into the barber shop and cleaned up. Sorry, I'm talking over you.
The nice.
Yeah, it's coming in well.
You got
And
like
yes,
this,
you did a good job cleaning up your neck.
I took the advice of my brother, go get a professional to shape it, and then keep the
Keep
shape.
it up.
Now I know where the lines are, and I can keep the shape. So,
Well, aside from that, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind having facial hair because I think it's cool that you can totally change your face.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there
It
are
is our
social
way,
reasons,
you
but
know
it's
how-
neat.
I feel like also, and I know men do this too, but I
I
think
think
women do this more often. Like when women are going through like a big change in their life, not all women or anything, but I've
yeah.
seen this happen before. Women going through
Switch
a
up
big
the
change,
hair.
big change to the hair.
Yeah.
Change the color.
It's
change
fun.
the shit. You know, men. I think that for us, grow the beard. That's like
Yeah.
our change there. I mean, more men are doing crazy hair color stuff, but still, I
It's
think
a little,
that really is our way. We grow the beard.
It's
Too,
just
we're lucky because
fun.
it's cheap for us. All we have to do is just wait a
You just
couple,
grow.
wait a
Yeah.
month, and then we're
Just don't do
shave.
anything, and then
Women
it takes,
deserve that too. They deserve something that they can
It
do,
ain't
just
cheap.
like they can just let it go.
It's
like
cheap, and then
Although
the
I
moment,
did,
like, oh,
I
my-
did get this color. I got a color, but from a Bucks, so it's
Yeah.
it's considerably cheaper.
And then
and
the
my
mo-
mom
the
was
moment-
kind enough to help me.
the moment that you don't want it anymore, also cheap, and takes like what, maybe 10 minutes, like and if that,
Yeah,
to get
gone.
rid of it, and
Yeah.
it's gone, and it's out. And also I'm so looking forward to it. The moment I do decide to get rid of this, I'll finally go into a barbershop and get like a professional shave.
Well,
which would be
that
great.
was what I was getting to. The other fun thing, aside from like, ooh, I'm mysterious and can change myself, you can go get somebody to like do it for you, and that would probably feel so nice.
Oh, it feels so
and,
good.
Like,
I've had them before for the neck hair.
I guess I could
just
get a facial,
put that
but-
hot cream on the back of my neck,
Put
and
that.
it's so, seriously.
Didn't we talk about that last time?
I think we did, and it's
we wanna go
literally
get a
like
shave?
it is like ecstasy. You're just like, oh, it feels so good, and then they take the razor, the straight razor, and you're just like, oh.
Was that for when we get it shaved off? We were thinking about going in. To
Yeah, we
actually-
should do that.
Ooh.
Yeah,
We'll do it together. We'll
Stream
get
it.
somebody
Yeah.
to stream it. Yeah, we'll live
that's
stream
great. The I last 2 years I've actually let
stream
my
it.
daughters.
yeah, Nuka,
help
I
me
know.
shave my beard off.
I'm the child with that statement. I was like,
I think you
I
guys
want hot
overlook the
cream on my
gravity of
neck.
that. I let my
Help it.
daughters, my at 1.3-year-olds,
Put
and then,
hot
and then my
cream on
5-year-old
his neck.
daughters actually
stop.
shave
Now
my
it's
beard
not
for me.
funny.
Jesus.
Stop.
And
I held their hand. And,
Yeah, while the cream
but-
was being applied. And I will say, too, my name is Holden McNeely, and I like a hot, creamy neck. Okay? The ecstasy of a hot, creamy neck,
Stop it.
which will be the name of my autobiography about just the years 8 to 15. Just
Illusion
those
J
years.
said there's no such thing as an attractive Will Wheaton. Tell that to the high school version of my wife.
And
who
tell,
I was
yeah,
all about
and tell that to
yeah.
Jill Wheaton, who I believe is, I'm guessing is maybe his wife. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
made up the name, but I feel like they probably are going for that kind of a
Oh,
cute
man.
name rhyme thing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CockTails.
Oh.
Cubic Troop, thank you for the clip. I know exactly what that's got to be.
I'm almost
Me
done.
May I
saying
say
like hot
one
cream.
other tiny
and
thing?
we are almost done with this.
Just
video.
sparkle fart. Yeah. So that's not usually the color I use, but yeah, it was called deep. It's like extreme burgundy, whatever. But I didn't think it was going to be this burgundy, and then it was. So
There you
Sparkle
go.
Fart, was it you that came on and before the stream started and said you hadn't actually been anything other than games or
Jackanese. So
Jackanese?
welcome to
So, yeah,
CockTails.
man.
Welcome to CockTails.
Or
This
lady.
is CockTails. We make a cocktail. We talk about the cocktail. We get drunker and drunker, and then we start singing and stuff.
Then
So
we have a little.
And they got the crossover here
Karaoke.
actually because this is
and
technically
the crossover. This
It's
is
true.
technically a crossover. There is no crafting happening, but it is a crossover
we're
with
not.
the stream I do with
No, I
Carly
didn't
called the
mean
Creep
anything.
Show Creation.
I figured we
Creep
have.
Show. Yeah, I feel like it's like
past few
let's just get
times-
drunk and
We can plan a very specific one. I feel like my contribution, if anything, is like we can do karaoke.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I
Come
feel
on.
like you bring a lot to the
Lots of fun.
karaoke game. Speaking of which, $5 a toast for you. $10 for some karaoke. Would love to get some singing going on within the first hour. $25 for a lip sync competition with myself and with Jeff, okay? While Carly does commentary.
So cool.
Commentary from Carly Corner.
Oh yes.
Creep
Carly
Show
Corner.
Creations. Cocktails, Carly Corner.
Fed at Mom's first non-Japanese stream as well, so welcome to you as well.
Welcome to you as well.
What?
And as we always say to the new people who join our stream, Gaboozy Boozle. So Gaboozy Boozle to you, Fetid Mollusk, and
No.
I
Gaboozy
want to raise
Boozle
my glass
Star
to all the
Sparkle
people
Fart
who
as
are
well.
first time joining us.
Gaboozy
Yeah, to a
Boozle.
new
Boozy
year
Boozle.
and to new friends.
A Gaboozy Boozle, Boozy Boozle. So I'll
Yeah.
also do the Boozy Boozle shake.
Yeah.
Come on, Jeff, do the Boozy shake with me.
Oh, I know the
Do the Boozy
shake.
shake,
I mean,
Carly. You know the
I'm
Boozy
doing
shake.
it. I'm
For our
doing
newcomers
it. It's
today.
all in there.
For our newcomers today, I did the same
The
thing.
laziest.
Speaking of this, if you're
That's
lucky,
the
you might see us do a
that's the
dance
busy
off later.
dance.
Might as well be
All
like, oh,
That's the Boozy dance, yeah, Kaboozy Boozle. Oh yeah, Boozy honors. $100 and Holden will let his guests complete a sentence. Streamlabs.com/all-nighter. So it's been too long since I've talked. It's been exactly 2 hours.
Thanks, Nuka Babe.
Speaking of
Which
which,
been fantastic additions to the stream.
speaking of which, Yeah, you guys, anything to say?
Home home.
She's a man baby with the 5 from I don't really play video games. I don't really play video games. Cheers, my friend, to you. Thank you so much for your lovely
and
donation.
may your new year be a beautimous.
So
I just polished my drink.
I love this drink. I'm trying really hard not to just like glug it.
So let's go around. Let's talk about them goals.
Stick.
I've already named one for myself, and then we'll just go around, okay?
Oh.
My goal, and you'll hold and then you have to hold yourself to these goals.
That's okay. I can do that.
And then we give each other goals.
Oh,
afterwards.
good.
We give each other one goal.
Wait, what kind of goal are we got?
Is it gonna be a serious goal, or is it gonna be some bullshit?
It's got to be
goal?
bullshit goals and serious goals.
Okay.
It's both. It's both types.
Bullshit but real, or bullshit but
Real but bullshit, bullshit but real. We're gonna go around a few
Reality.
times. We're gonna go around a few times.
Fantasy, they're
okay?
all just gonna blend up.
I want to hear
into
some of
be
these
a-
from chat. Too.
So mine
Mush
personally, yeah, and I
mash.
want to hear you guys'
Mashed potato
goals,
goals.
for us and for yourselves as well. My
I'll
personal
take
goal.
some goals from chat.
I
That'd
already,
be cool.
I already said my first goal. That is to this year run a half marathon. Hopefully it'll happen with John and Jeff sitting right next
I
to
will
me.
definitely be there.
I am so hyped for it, dude. I am like already know that I
This will be
can.
my 3rd in a row. I can't wait.
I feel like if I
Lone Star Kate, hey.
if I had to do. Oh, by the way, yes. Hello, Lone Star Kate. Good to see ya.
That's a crazy face. You just hear it. Oh.
Let's talk about people's irrational hatred of Taylor Swift while we do this stream as well. I have to talk about it with you because that was hilarious the other night. So anyways, goal number 1, run a half marathon. Carly?
Okay. I've done my goal setting, and I am hoping to stream more. I know that's really corny, but it got a little away from me towards the end of the year because I was like, I need money.
I'm gonna pick a new goal because that was going to be my goal for you, was to literally be like, you need to stream.
I know.
Like
I know.
20 hours a week.
I like it and I want to, but I need money to survive.
I know,
So
but what
I
do
was-
you do? You're up until 5. Stream during those times.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
stream.
I know.
You should.
But because I have very specific goals for what I want to accomplish.
Okay.
So anyway, it's already. I'm on it. I'm already on that train. This is not something that's going to happen. It's already happening.
Okay.
So
I agree. You did the
I
Star
feel
Streamer, and you did, yes, absolutely.
good about it. And I got a plan, and I got a list.
Yeah, and that's the other thing.
And
'cause-
there's action already.
And this is the thing I was going to tell you, and this is the thing I'd tell anybody watching too. It's not just about streaming a lot; it's about consistency. At least like 2 or 3 streams have to be at an exact time on an exact day of the week every single week. And then also you can stream extra hours, but CockTails Monday, CockTails Group Show Creations Monday night, Jack and Ease Friday night.
I know.
Staple streams, and then people know to come back to you. And this is more me also just telling people at home who's considering streaming or already streaming.
Yeah.
That is, the consistency is almost more important
than the
I
quality.
found than not well, quality is also important.
I know.
Is
but
more important than
you put-
amount of streaming. Is more important. You know what I mean? Like because you could stream a lot, but
Right, but for an
random, and
hour.
people don't know where the fuck you're. You know what I mean?
I
But
know,
if you're
I know.
doing 1 hour where you are putting all of your focus and it happens right on time. Carly is like the wind. You cannot pin her. You cannot pin her down. She is.
No, it's. Can I just explain
up,
for
koala?
a hot second? It's that December came around, and all these families that I help, teach their kids art and whatnot, were like, I've got this thing. Can you help me with it? And I said, sure, because they really
need
needed
that
the help,
end of
and
your
the
money and all that. Yeah.
helps because I know holidays are expensive. So I took
Yes,
it.
that is why I've guessed exactly to keep the quiet.
But the sacrifice was like I didn't get to do everything that I wanted to do. And that's okay because now I've got a little bit of a protective barrier around my streaming plan. It's
Yeah.
like, no, this isn't negotiable.
Exactly, and
This
it's
is gonna happen.
and it's also like one of those where
Because I enjoy
it's
it.
like, okay, yes, you have a job that day, but then you have to come home from that job and then stream. And it's like, even though the last thing you want to do is do that, you have to at least for a year until so that you don't have to work these fucking jobs.
I know. Well, and that's the bigger goal in streaming more often is also being like, well, then maybe one day I can afford to stream as often as I'd like to.
Totally, because then it'll just be. Also,
So-
Sparkle Fart asks, "What is her Twitch thingy so I can follow?" Can somebody bless the chat right now with Carly's Twitch page so that more people can follow it and enjoy? And she's gonna be streaming 20 hours a week. You heard it right here, right now. And yeah, I want to see the schedule.
lot.
I want to see the schedule, and I will fucking help you every inch of it.
I
will
bud.
raid you. I will do all the bullshit. Holden would love to see you
All of
stream
it's
some of that
happening.
Dragon Ball Z game. Wink, wink. X Savage. I know. I need to get back. I was actually thinking about getting back into it. Fabrizio, bless up. Thank you, Jeff. Goal number 1.
Goal number 1 is to, as soon as possible, get my movie on Amazon. Space
I
Captain
love
Captain
it.
Space. It's done. We got
Hell,
the final
yeah.
edit. Our editor wants to
I've
make
been
like a trailer for
No,
it,
I know.
so we'll put that online or whatever. Yeah, there's still some promo art and everything that I have to take care of. But yeah, it's ready to go. So I just want to get that on.
I love
That's
it.
super cool.
That's
as soon as possible.
perfect.
So yeah,
How
that's,
do you?
that's
So
one.
what's the first step to get it?
Yeah, how do you get it on?
I don't know.
Is it a
Okay.
shit?
So
Is it
the
digital?
first step is finding
first
out
step
how
is
to
find
do
out
it.
how to do it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, oh, Jeff. What movie? I want to see.
Yeah,
people on this
Lexi's in
stream
it,
would
actually.
love. Lexi is totally in
Daddy
it.
Jared's in it.
I've seen it. It's fantastic. It needs to see the light of day, and that's very exciting.
It's called
Jeff.
Space Captain, Captain of Space.
Very exciting,
And it's
Jeff.
takes place in the world of like 1930s, like Buck Rogers / Gordon serials. It's really fun, and really, really extremely proud of it. And so we want to get it taken care of. It's taken very, very long to get edited, as I know you can sympathize with, waiting for certain things to be edited. Take a really, really long time.
Yes, they can
yeah,
when,
yeah.
especially if there's not a lot of money on the line and
Yeah.
things like that, especially. So yeah.
But it's
For sure.
yeah. So I'll let you all know about that when it's up. It will be up early part of this year.
Okay.
Yeah, the first quarter of the year we'll get it up there. And
That's-
I'll plug it.
That's fucking awesome.
Very cool.
I have another goal, but I have a sub goal. Like I have a smaller goal, and that
know-
smaller
are you
goal
going for it,
is,
partner?
is for Jeff to like maybe make like one more round of this delicious drink
Oh.
for us
Yeah.
before we go
If
into
you want,
this.
you can
I
catch up
thought
with
it
these
sounded
while I'm.
somewhere else.
That's
What-
my
what's our
mini
goal?
goal right now. Hold an old fashioned, the hold fashioned, the hold steady
Old
fashioned.
fashioned. That's how you should say it.
Old fashioned is a fashion meant for you. Old fashioned is a fashion for us too. We can't wait until we die, but until then we'll try a old fashioned. It's a fashion meant for you. And the Woodford Reserve bourbon is the first ingredient. The second ingredient is a dark brown sugar simple syrup. All right, you're gonna take some dark brown sugar.
He meant
One
a
cup of
secondary
it.
goal, like a, you know, letter A, letter B, letter
I also
B.
meant sub goal. I need to go partner this year. That's my goal.
I was gonna say that was gonna be but that was gonna be my goal for you.
Well, now you have to find a new one, just like I have to find a new one for you. Woodford Reserve Bourbon. Dark
what are you
brown sugar
doing,
simple
gal?
syrup. You have to take 1 cup of water to a boil, stir in 1 cup of dark brown sugar until it dissolves, and then refrigerate. And Regan's Orange Bitters. It's going to be 2 parts Woodford Reserve Bourbon. Don't look at the picture. Don't worry about the picture. 1/2 part dark brown sugar simple syrup. I just hate, why did pants have to not be involved? 2 dashes Regan's
pantsless
Orange
on the regular?
Bitters. Again, there was no need to cut the mouth out because, of course,
It's better that
the whole
way.
mouth didn't
It
have.
is
Step
better.
4, stir with ice and pour. Step 5, in glut. So there we go. That is the Creepshow Creations cocktails.
Homesteaders, ho!
She's a man, baby. Ho! Koala with the 5. You bought the previous Undernight game instead of the current iteration. Still love you. I'm so bummed out. Are you serious?
Oh no.
That's so annoying. But it was on sale for like $5, so I was just like, all right, I'll get it. But that makes sense. That's dumb. So my
love it.
theory, judging by these pictures every other week, Jeff is either going to show us all his penis or he's going to kill all of us. I know, that's the most serial killer you've ever
Good
gotten,
thing
Jeff.
you're on the internet.
There you go.
Because I think we're the only ones.
One day I will do a mashup
Wait,
of
let me finish, let me
Bacon
finish,
Man,
let me finish.
Bacon Man and Holden Man,
There you
and we'll
go.
see what happens.
I can't wait. They just get, it's like your descent into madness. I might as well call this cocktail book. Jeff's descent into madness. So goal number 2.
Did we catch some of the ones?
Yum.
On
Have people put in goals?
Yeah, I saw Lauren Interrupted.
Lauren Interrupted had a
one,
goal?
I saw someone who is a comedian who was mentioning comedy goals.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I missed all of it.
It's okay. It's hard to keep up.
I missed all of it. Can you guys re-put your goals in? Lauren Interrupted. I set some pretty lofty goals previously and never followed through, so I decided to make small goals each month. I think that's a much better idea.
Yeah.
This month is to use up the stuff I have in my pantry, read a whole book that I already have, and don't buy any new books, and go to my local trivia night, even if it's by myself.
Those are great goals.
Those are great goals. Those
it
are
was
great
way
goals.
up top. We just scrolled back up, Lone Star. It was a bit up. Those are really, I think, good, because the nice thing about a goal is if you make it accomplishable and you do it, it's going to feed the next goal you set for yourself. So you can kind of level up.
Right.
But attainable is something to be considered, but it should not be a prevention. Don't say like, oh, I can't do this thing because I don't have enough money.
Oh, by the way, before I forget.
Start with how you figure out the money to do it then.
Exactly. And before I forget, cheers to Koala. We owe him a drink. Cheers, buddy.
It's nice to see you again.
Thank you so much.
So nice to be back. And I want you to have a beautiful...
He already has children and a wife, so...
sunrise.
There you go. A beautiful sunrise.
I hope you get to witness a beautiful sunrise.
In creamy Las Vegas.
And a happy... Oh, that's the best place for a sunrise.
There you
Sunrise
go.
in the desert is the most gorgeous
It's beautiful.
thing ever.
It's absolutely beautiful.
So I hope you get one.
Marquis Des Moines. So I've started doing improv, and I have to thank y'all and the LPN Murder Fist crew for giving me a bunch of insight into the process via all the chatting on podcasts and such. I've done stand-up for a few years, but seem to really be finding a footing with improv sketch stuff. Awesome, man. Find your fucking in and just go for it. Find the thing you like, find the thing that inspires you, and just keep attacking it. My goals are to lose 40 pounds by the end of the year, says Fedamolsk, and smoke at least a quarter pound of weed every month this year. Beautiful, Fedamolsk. Also, I'll say this, Fedamolsk, instead of focusing too much on the numbers, my suggestion is find an exercise you enjoy. Find like a sport you're passionate about. Find something that gets those pounds lost just by doing something you love. Like finding running for me has been almost a religious experience. Like when it actually clicks in, and now I don't even touch the scale. I know I'm losing weight, and I know I'm not even touching this. I'm not even looking at all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What?
Sorry, that time I hit the mic. I didn't help the mic. I hate everyone said I should make a goal to start getting over my fear of the ocean.
Your fear of the ocean.
Now get this though. I can go in the ocean. I can. I'm just gonna be afraid.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. And
It's
I
just
am
scary.
afraid through it, and that's fine. And it's,
Talking about, by the way, this is referring to Carly playing Subnautica on stream, which I feel like you should keep playing because people are really enjoying it.
I will, but it's the first like horror game that I have encountered true fear.
Mm-hmm.
True fear. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know a video game could do that to me. Like, I'm very good at accepting a video game for reality and kind of submerging myself into it. But this one is really hard for me. And I played it for a while before I even thought of streaming it whatsoever. And if you check the link that, what is his name? Ducks now? I once was a duck.
I once saw a duck.
That he posted. That is me genuinely losing my shit.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
That's great.
But
You genuinely lose your shit when you play these games.
That one, I almost like broke into tears. I was like, that's okay. I'll do that for you guys. If that's what you want to see, I will face my fears and I will stab.
Got some more goals here. Axe says, I want to make partner and release a game this year. Fantastic goals. I will say, my thing with the partner thing is I have not applied for it since like I first started streaming, because I feel like I do a lot of things that Twitch wouldn't like heavy drinking on stream and stuff. So I'm like kind of in between the whole goal of getting partner, where I'm like, but at the same time I like how I'm under the radar and that they don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is the moment I'm like, hey, look at all the shit I'm doing. I think more my goal is get more freelance work, sell a TV show, which we're working on, and doing shit like that. Like, I don't know, that's like kind of the other shit. So I'm sort of like into it, but I feel like the partner thing, it legitimizes you in certain ways that are only specifically interested for
expansion.
Well, it only applies to people who are in the Twitch bubble, and I feel like so many of the people too also that enjoy my streams are like invaders from outside who have no idea what the fuck Twitch is and is like whatever with it. Also, there's actually, I don't know how much I can talk about it, but I feel like I can talk about it. There's going to be a Last Podcast Network stream service coming soon, and I will be also doing stuff for that. And so the launch and execution of that is going to be like a whole thing.
Big.
It's going to be very big.
A lot of
So that'll be cool.
work.
So I'll also be doing, yeah, exactly. I'll also be doing stuff like that. I'll start drinking mocktails with booze. Nerd Conquistador, mind your business. All right? You don't know me. You don't know. No, you're right, but it's true. But Twitch doesn't know that, even if I did do that. Twitch doesn't know that. You know what I mean?
True.
Goal, lose weight, go back to the gym, work enough gigs to quit my day job, and enjoy life outside of work more, please.
Yeah.
I don't really play video games, please. Is that going to be an independent thing, or is it going to be through Twitch? It's going to be a Twitch thing. So,
Cool.
yeah, it'll be fun. Wee woo, wee woo. I'm the LPOTL police. You can't talk about that. Oh, yeah, there you go. So, see, I'm already getting arrested for talking about it. I don't know. I think it's already kind of in the cards. And
Wouldn't that be great if
but
you
also-
were arrested
also if
it was
it-
just someone going wee woo wee
wee woo, wee woo.
woo.
But also, you have a new take on shit, you would widen their scope, which is their goal currently. I guess that's true. It's a good time to do it if you want to. Yeah, I guess that is true. As the actual LPN police, JK, I have no idea. Yeah, exactly. Fabrizio is an intern at LPN now, which is phenomenal, by the way. I love that it's
cool.
Fabrizio. I'm so
I
happy.
know. I didn't know that for so long, and that
It's like,
kind
I
of
feel like I'm
was
in the mob,
blew
and
my
like
mind.
my guy got in.
Yeah,
you know what I
right?
mean? So anyways.
Is that your bouncer?
Except she
in
got
the back?
herself in all on her
All on her own,
self,
by the way. She
and
did
didn't
not ask
even
me
fucking
to put a
say
good word in, which
about
I'm
it.
on. At first, I was like, "What the
Didn't
fuck?" And then I was like,
brag.
"Actually, that's amazing." And yeah, didn't brag. We had to pull it out of her. So I'm sorry. I don't mean to embarrass you
Is this
anymore.
Nerd Conquistador's
okay.
first time here? If it is, welcome. But also, I'm not the bouncer. I'm the bartender. in fact.
He is.
I was very afraid of asking, which is hilarious because Fabrizio was like, "I'm trying to be an intern. Can you put in a good word?" I would have like
Very intimidating.
immediately put in a good word for you.
Oh my god. Finally, Fabs and I have gotten a chance to chat a little bit through Discord, and I was like, why have I not been talking this whole time? That's been the experience across the board.
I'm actually Fabrizio. We're the same person. Fantastic. So, anyways, my goal, but that wasn't even my
that number two?
my goal is reading other people's goals. My goal number 2 has got to be.
Wait, you just said though with the last podcast stuff. That's a big ass
Yeah,
goal.
that's just happening. So I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
getting, you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, my goal number 2 that is more on me is producing a full-length play on Twitch this year.
Yeah.
So that is one of my big ones with Ashes to Ashes. Hopefully we can get the rights. Hope that happens.
I really love that idea, not just because I live with the two actors that are going to be working with you, but I think it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I think that'll be really cool.
To do a play on Twitch. There's a lot of people who are not, and also, how much of this is secret?
I don't think any of the thing about Ashes to Ashes.
Okay, I don't know what you're keeping
No, I don't.
secret.
I've been very open about doing the
Well,
play.
Wolf and Fike are both amazing actors.
Yeah, they're very, very good
They're
at what they do.
really good. And they're not just bringing you something like, here's an example of a play. It's going to be legit. And this format is kind of amazing for some voyeurism. I don't know. I think it's unique.
Right.
That's all I'll say.
Speaking of unique, what is your goal number 2, Carly?
Number 2, obviously, I'm still making artwork. I'm still making collages. I want to personally feel okay asking for money for hard work I've done. But that's like more of an internal goal. I don't know how accomplishable that is, like in a exterior way.
Is to wait, what again?
Okay, so I have lots of collages, and I'd like to sell them.
Yeah.
But when people ask me how much, I get awkward and weird because
Right.
there's a part of me that's like, everyone should have access to this. Like, it shouldn't be
So I think it's
some
more
elitist
like-
bullshit. But I work fucking hard for that, and years of collecting and processing, and I do respect my own work.
Uh-huh.
So I need to think of myself not just as an artist,
Right.
but someone who deserves.
In order to do that, I guess a more concrete way
I
of
don't
doing
know.
that is
That
like
sounds-
sell 5 collages this year. Like it's kind of more the goal,
That's
right?
very doable. It's
Right.
it's more of a position in my mind of how I think of myself.
So fake it till you make it. It's selling the thing will get you there.
yeah.
Also, Nuka Babe, some of my goals: learn French, I'm guessing. Stream
No, earn.
or earn a French person. Earn a French penis. Stream,
Hey.
drive, cut carbs, live best life, travel somewhere on my own, cook more. Traveling on your own is super fun. Highly suggested.
Yeah.
Cubic Rube, my current goal is 50 book stand-up shows. My parents are coming to one in a comedy club on Wednesday, and I'm real fucking nervous. You should be. But also, it's
Hey.
when a I mean, you should with your parents. I mean, when your parents come. And by the way, if you bomb, that's just going to be that story you always tell about how your parents saw you and you bombed. It might
Yeah,
very
and then
well
it might
happen.
become a part of your bit. Which is
Yeah, I've been
valuable
there,
material.
man. By the way, I bombed in front of my fucking family before. It is what it is. But it's win a comedy competition. I've done 3, but I haven't won any yet. You'd be surprised how well my Holden material translates to stage to people that have never heard about Holden. That's fantastic. I love it. Also, I don't really play video games. Asked, I believe that was who asked earlier. How's it going, Jeff? And also, what's your
going
next?
quite well.
And what's your next goal?
Well, I do want to say that we're boring. I once saw a duck, I think. If I suddenly stop chatting, you've bored me to sleep. So,
Oh
you
no!
know, go fuck yourself.
Are goals boring?
No.
Yes.
The,
We can do karaoke.
the, oh shit. My second goal, well, I guess kind of related. I actually have a children's book idea that I've written. I still want to do a little bit of editing on it, but I wrote it
got
actually
some cool
just
shit
for
in
my.
the
I wrote
pipe,
it
Jeff.
for my kids,
You?
but my wife's like was like, we gotta try to get this published. So I was like,
Yeah.
all right. I trust your word. She used to be in publishing, so she used to be an editor. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to see if I can get that published.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I think that's a fucking phenomenal goal. I love how you got these really good. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna add on top of that. I'm gonna add on top of that goal.
Is it number
CockTails,
3?
CockTails book.
Oh yeah,
CockTails book.
we're definitely that's actually
Gonna
But
put
that's
that
like
in
a
on
the
my
goal
CockTails
for
list. I
this
made a
stream.
list of things I need to get done over the next couple months, and the CockTails book is one of
Cocktail
them.
recipe
real?
I once
book.
saw a duck. Don't sass me, Jeff, you lovely scrappy man. So yes, sorry I sassed you. It's all love. It's all love here.
Nigga Babe says the only thing I know about charging for things is to charge what you're worth, and you're worth a lot, lady. And that
Aw,
was
thanks.
but that was to me. That was to Hold Nader's
Oh.
hoe. So I appreciate your compliment. Thank you so much. Today is not my fucking day. I am breaking down. If you know something, I guess. Don't tell me I'm helping fuck that up. I hope I'm not like
Why are
not
you
seeing your
breaking down?
comments or
What do you
whatever.
mean?
Because it's beginning of the year sucks. Today earlier I was fucking annoyed.
I know.
I hate
I've
the
been
beginning of the year.
complicated for about as long as this year has existed.
I'll tell you what, something that's really, really
7?
entertaining, because I won't bring it
7?
up what he was actually talking about, because he may not actually want to bring that up on stream. But Holden was talking about something he was very annoyed about earlier before the stream. Harley and I
People
got
hating
a bit
Taylor
early.
Swift.
And no, it was something about over the house.
Family.
something
Yeah.
happened over the house.
Oh, and by the way, I
right,
absolutely have no
right,
qualms
right.
about talking about
Okay, yeah, and he was getting really fired up about it, and it was genuinely enjoyable to watch you get fired
Yeah,
up
dude.
and annoyed about something.
I love
So
it. You know, it's so funny because I've talked about this before, but like Lexi kind of she like intercepts my emotions, and I kind of do the same thing with her. If she's really upset, and like we'll like absorb our emotional state, but other people I have a relationship with like will not. Like there was one day I came home, I was really upset about the trains, and I was just screaming about the trains. I had a meeting with Henry over comms, over like video chat, like that I was late for, and I was just screaming to Lexi about the trains, and she left looking like a ghost. Like I had altered her whole state of being because I just was so fuming mad. Not at her at all, like just at how the trains were. I pop up the video with Henry. I'm still in the zone. I'm still screaming, and I'm just like, man, I upset Lexi so much. And Henry's like, this is my favorite way to receive you. This is my favorite way to like be with you. And it's true, because if Henry gets fucking furious about something and he comes to me and he's just screaming mad, like I will like laugh in his face, and not even in a rude way. Like we just have that relationship, right? Where you just love it. Like you just love when your friend's really mad and screaming about this thing that we all go through. This emotion that we can all relate to.
I was thinking it's like I could actually spend the rest of my night just making drinks and watching Holden yell about Christmas. It was
scream
so
about
fun.
family bullshit on Christmas. It's family dynamic shit on Christmas, especially when you're the in-law, you know what I mean, and have no control over the situation, right? I feel like that's what it all comes down to as well. You already have no control when it comes to family, and then
quick
when you're
shout out
like
to Hoooooold, who's
one
leaving.
step further away.
See you, brother.
Hoooooold, take care, buddy.
What?
Have a good one.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut yours.
But I'll have the bartender make me an
That's what
old
you have
fashioned
to
for the
do.
stream. I
Yeah,
love it.
that's
Oh,
what you have to do.
please, you got to be aggressive with me. That's
Yeah.
why people had a hard time at the round table, because like
I
they'd
also
come in and we just
want
be
to pop in
screaming
with
at each
something
other.
though. It just feels like everyone expects so much from me, and I feel like I'm just failing so hard. All my
What are you
goals
talking
seem
about?
Absolutely unattainable right now.
Do your
That's
goals.
just how they seem, my friends.
Oh, you're reading
because-
someone else's.
Something I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's just how they seem. I mean, we could talk more in detail about it if you want to, but Bud, you're like a shining star of positivity.
I mean, we love you on this fucking
we
stream.
seriously.
I think
For
sometimes-
whatever that's worth. I mean, you know
I think
what
you
mean?
need to remember in moments like that you're not alone. That people,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
there are
everyone
other-
feels like
people.
that.
People do feel, and not to take away from like what you're going through, but I mean because I'm sure
And other people
it
have
sucks,
it
but
worse.
I-
There's like babies rolling around in like a pile of dookie shits
Hold
right
up,
now.
though.
I'm just
Hold
saying
up.
that's
the
happening
only
right
reason
now.
that mentality or that like line of logic doesn't always work.
I know it
because
doesn't always
Then
work.
you start to feel like, well, then I'm even
being
of
a
shithead.
baby. Right.
Because, like,
You're not
why
being
do
a baby
I feel
though.
so bad.
No, you're
about
not being a baby. I'm
things?
just saying, there's babies, but there's a pile of dookies and little
Yes.
babies. Like, I should roll around in it because I have nothing else in my fucking life. And at the same time, I've been there something, I guess. But you gotta take it one step at a time, dude. You gotta take a one fucking step at a time, bro. And stop thinking about these big ass goals and just be like, what's the one step towards
Yeah.
this big ass goal? I'm not gonna think about the big ass goal. I'm just gonna move one step
Something
towards.
you can do within the next 3 days.
Yeah, something you
That's
can
my
do.
tactic.
Exactly.
Even if it's a small thing, if you can do something within the next 3 days.
Look at all these beautiful people
That
in
gets you
chat,
closer.
and all of us
You'll
here
be-
like that
you'll
who
be
are
great.
just like all on your side, man.
The angry friend, good stuff. Exactly.
You
As
got
long
it,
as they're
man.
not angry all
You
the time.
seriously
That's
got it.
fine. And Lexi has appeared.
Hello.
Lexi 6, she can barely talk. Did we get anything? Did I get a card?
Aww.
What is this?
What is it?
Oh, this is a screener.
I'm getting
What do we get?
rosies.
What do we get?
Rosy stuff.
Already a shot of Lexi, and
You're
so
right.
stick
Oh,
your face in.
Vice! We got Vice! I'm so excited.
I
Let's
want a
watch Vice,
hug.
guys.
Watch out.
All right, we're gonna shut this down and watch.
Watch Vice.
Thanks for talking about your goals.
Yay! Sorry, I hate to brag, but I am a member of SAG, and they send us screeners, and I was actually the only one I really wanted was Vice, and they just sent it to me, and I haven't gotten many screeners this
Something
year.
I guess says thanks, guys. Sorry to vent in public like this, but everyone I know if is busy right now and has pretty much destroyed me. That's what this is. We make you laugh, we make you blue, and today.
We make
It's all
you
about
blue, and that
See.
is just a part of it. We're gonna
And-
keep drinking. We're gonna keep hanging.
Yeah.
Dang, bro, you look like the villain from
is bar
Hackers.
time.
That is the greatest compliment I've ever gotten. Also, nasty Norm, stay nasty for me, buddy. I'm so happy to see you. Wait, what the fuck? Who's a screener? I'm a screener, my friend. I'm on your screen right now. Okay. Something I guess we're gonna figure this out with you though. And hit me up if you want some advice. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish, but if it's anything in the entertainment business, I can quarter help. I was gonna say half help, but I can quarter help you succeed. Why don't you come get up on the closer up
Are they
on
gonna
here. Yeah, pop over here.
hang for a minute? All right.
Yeah, because we wanted to keep talking about
Yes.
personal goals of things of that nature, and we're also going to talk about the history of Woodford Reserve in a little bit.
Oh, cool.
Before I even get into that, I would love to sing a motherfucking song for you guys. Here are the incentives right here. $5 for a toast for you, $10 for karaoke, and $25 for a lip sync competition with myself and Jeff. We are getting hammered over here. We are ready to start singing. If you have any song you want us to sing right here, right now, let us know, and we will put it up, and we will sing the shit out of it. Jeff, you're about to say something.
I was just gonna say because you were gonna do the history on Woodford Reserve, and yeah, the ingredients in this. If you want to have it be authentic, it needs to be Woodford Reserve bourbon. You do have to. I'd be firm with you all on that one.
And yeah, there it is.
Reagan's
This is
Orange
the
Bitters.
Woodford- I
Woodford
feel
Reserve bourbon. I would be more specific about the dark brown maple sugar syrup, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah, right. But I feel like the Woodford Reserve,
Yeah.
that is so common now, I feel like. That is much more common now.
It's got a very distinct. I mean, all bourbons. I mean, the more bourbons you drink, I think you realize, they've all kind of got their own notes to it. There's something about. There's like a sweetness and a spice to Woodford Reserve that's really, really,
True.
really nice.
And how would you describe Bullet?
Bourbon or a rye?
Rye.
I drink the rye usually. I'd say.
Why
it's-
is rye tantamount to, is tantamount the right word? Essential to the Sherlock cocktail.
Because it's not It's not overly sweet. It's just it's just, oh God, I don't know. It just fucking works. I'm not knowledgeable enough about the actual liquors themselves to really tell you what's making it work, what notes are making it work. But I've tried it with other ryes and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So sometimes
It's fucking weird.
it all comes down to just really the particular brand of liquor you're using, and that's especially going to be true of any kind of whiskey. Whether it's like Scotch whiskey or you don't make as many cocktails with that, but or bourbon or rye, or even like Tennessee whiskeys, like obviously Jack Daniels or Evan Williams. Yeah, vodkas and stuff you can be a little bit more
Well, let
free
me
with
ask you
and
this.
stuff, but,
One night I decided I started combining tequila with vodka, and I ended up down at the docks sucking a guy's dick. And I just want to know what compelled me to do that.
if we find out, man, baby.
Thank you, Jeff. I just want to figure out what compelled me to do that. Either way, Momo, thank you so much for the 18 months.
Does that mean Momo's
Were you
here?
my first
I haven't even
ever
seen her in there yet.
Are you my first ever most long-lasting sub? Jeff is on point.
Oh, thank you.
What an entrance, Momo. 18 months. You can't get enough of it. Something I guess says, she's a man baby with 25 from Nuka Babe. You're all so talented that it makes me cry with joy. Love you all. Show them moves, and we have a link that we're going to play.
Too much beard in the front.
And we're going to do a bit of a dance-off. Also,
I had to go.
let's get this
hug
lady
Lexi
singing.
and
something I guess
talk
is
to her.
actually we're about to do a lip sync competition instead of a
Oh,
singing
so
competition. We just got 25
back it
from
up.
Nuka Babe. I hate where I live. I want to move, says something I guess. But getting a job, especially out of the state, so fucking hard. I want to study and get my my FE license. You want to be FE? My FE license for engineering, but
Okay.
that whole process is going rough. Now, 2 years ago, I lost a shit ton of weight, beautiful, about 50 pounds, and I've gained most of it back. That's fine, though, and just can't seem to figure it out again. It's rough. You got this, buddy. Thank you for venting. I appreciate it. By the way,
Yeah.
something I guess is not the type to vent like this,
That's true.
so I know it takes a lot for you to fucking throw that shit out into the fucking ether. Let's think about what we can do to change that shit, and I love that you threw it out with us right here on CockTails. It is January 7th. Somebody clip this. Let's look back on this moment a year from now with something, I guess, and see the change that I believe that you can make. All right,
It
We
is funny.
will keep working on that.
I don't.
When you get those little notifications like, oh, it's been a year since blah blah blah, and I was like, damn, that feels like so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a nice thing to remember when you're setting these kinds of goals, because time is a construct. So it's really just it's not against you.
Yeah, my big revelation.
It's all just the effort that matters.
My big revelation personally has been with the fact that when I get really a big reason for why I started meditating this year is when I get really just obsessively pissed off about a person or an situation or some drama or some bullshit going on, and I just can't stop thinking about it. I also can't stop thinking about the fact that a month from now, a week from now, a year
forget all
from now,
about it.
for sure, I will not even think about it, much less care about it. Or I will think about it and be like, I can't believe I cared so much about, like, well, that ruined a week of my life thinking about this stupid person or, like, moment that happened. You know what I mean? And how many of, and what a waste of your fucking time it is to be all up in a fucking up your own ass.
That's what I used to say to anyone I ever found out was moving. It's like, it's gonna suck. But you know what? A month from now, once you have moved, you will
you won't
forget
even remember
that all this bullshit ever happened. And you just have to count on that. You have to believe it, because
And hire movers, because your friends don't want to do it, all right? And
breaking down.
I'm
I'm
gonna say this right now.
How many bajillion people, and I will continue.
I
to move them.
never again will I do it, because I've done it and I've gotten it done for me and I've now paid off my debts. And at this point,
like it.
I'm gonna say this, okay? You offer the beer and the pizza at the end, right? And you're like, we're all gonna hang out and have pizza and beer. But there's two elements to that, right? As soon as you're done moving, the last thing people want to do is sit down and eat pizza and beer. Or even if they did, they're all covered in sweat. And the people who just moved in, they're all just pacing around the room waiting for you to leave so they can start organizing their new apartment that they just fucking moved into. So the whole thing sucks. So fucking iron movers, go into debt for it, but fucking do it.
Hold up, because I want to offer this.
Okay.
When Madeline moved, she did the beer and pizza. Close to your friend, I'm going to help her no matter what she needs.
Sure.
But you know what? Enough people showed up that the whole damn thing took like an hour.
Yeah, well, sometimes it doesn't.
Hour?
But sometimes it doesn't.
Right, but that's because people show up.
I've never been that lucky.
Yeah.
It happened so fast, and then we were just like, okay.
That's like 1 in every 10 fucking move me into my apartment moves, okay?
And it's because people care
people.
about her.
Exactly. That's why you have to be a good person, because sometimes you might need people to move you.
And so, exactly,
Yeah,
some of us only have 2 friends, okay? And even when we have a bunch of friends, sometimes a third of them show up or whatever, okay? And it's
Some
a
of us
fucking
have-
shit show.
Almost said some of us only have 2 friends. I'll tell you what. You let us know when you're moving, Momo, and we'll all fly there. All of us in chat. We'll
Where
move
do
you.
live?
Speaking of which, it is now time for us
Actually,
to
don't
do
answer that.
the
but you
first
could,
of potentially mini dance-offs. So let's do
All
right.
this.
Do I need to
You're
move
going to
this out of the
commentate.
way?
I don't think so. It'll be fine.
It's okay.
And you're going to
I'm gonna kick
commentate.
that
I'm gonna
shit
commentate,
over.
but I'm gonna
Yeah,
commentate
you're gonna
from
kick it, but that's
this
fine.
side.
Alrighty, you ready? This is Imelda May Inside Out remix. Okay.
What?
Alright.
Oh my god, I need another cocktail for this.
Yes, we will need another
I
cocktail.
don't know, we'll see if the jacket stays on.
Okay, hopefully I don't mess up the mic. If I mess it up, you just say, Carly, yeah, fuck it up. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is professional commentary from Carly.
It's a crazy make my heart go.
Yeah.
Daisy make my blood flow. Not so lazy 'cause I love you inside out.
Yeah, see the mouth moving? He is saying some words. Yeah. We got the light behind the eyes. We got the vibe of the song. Little nipple play, you know, keeping it fun. Oh, he's like a little tap dancer. Tap dance. The ever popular ass slap. Some kind of peekaboo? Peekaboo game? Okay, that's a different kind of peekaboo. But we're grown-ups, we can handle that. Don't be afraid to use those levels. Yeah. The talking ass. What's that ass saying? He said maybe, he said might. We should have known it was a guarantee that jacket was going to turn off. Come off. It's not a powered. That was not a guarantee, but there's 4. That's a lot of work. That's right. Pretend you play the guitar or your penis. Whatever that is symbolizing. I'm only guessing. That's right. Cream that neck, says Lone Star Cake. Cream that neck. That's a cute little toy. Yeah, good show and tell. All sorts of kitty games here. How's the lip syncing going? Yeah, you're spot on. The accuracy. Ladies and gentlemen, the ties are staying on. But that just means that this is number 1 and potentially several lip sync competitions. Those ties come off. Well done. Well done.
Thank you so
well
much, everybody.
done.
Thank you so much. We worked so hard to give you the best entertainment that a man and a woman can give.
A man and a woman can get.
Man, and
I didn't really work that hard, but that's okay.
Here we go. Back to the classy stream that we call CockTails. If you'd like to see more of that classy content, you can donate right here. We haven't gotten a karaoke song left. They're even cheaper. I'm sorry, that was actually the link to the video we just played. Hold on a
Classy
second.
dance. Is this not what you do at the bar when you're like, so classy?
The cocktails incentives: $5 for a toast for you, $10 for karaoke, $25 for a lip sync competition. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the opening of the night. You can't expect Ty to come off just yet. Absolutely. Can you handle it? Can you prepare yourself for it? I will prepare myself for the history of Woodford Reserve. Let me just get through this because I did the research and I goddamn owe it to myself to go over it. Woodford Reserve, the most important cocktail when it comes to this cocktail. Once again, the steps are here. 2 parts Woodford Reserve bourbon, 1/2 part dark brown sugar simple syrup, and to make that syrup, it's 1 cup of water. You boil it, you mix in 1 cup of dark brown sugar, and you mix it until it dissolves. Then you put it in the refrigerator. Step 3, 3 dashes of Regan's Orange Bitters, and that is the drink that you stir with ice and pour and then glut. There you go. That's the cocktails. So Jeff said it's most important that it is Woodford Reserve. Okay? So why don't we talk about Woodford Reserve? He's throwing secret gang signs in all those photos. I 100% agree with that fucking statement, Fetid Mollusk. Also, welcome to the stream. Woodford Reserve is produced in Woodford County, Kentucky by the Brown-Forman Corporation. Brown-Forman Corporation, you might have heard of them before, probably not, though. They're the largest American-owned companies in the spirits and wine biz that manufactures brands including Jack Daniels, Early Times, Old Forester, Canadian Mist. Essentially, liquor at this fucking point has this, like, bullshit scenario where like one company owns all the liquors at this point, essentially, and that's what that is. It was founded by a pharmaceutical salesman in Louisville in 1870, which I do kind of love about that. Oh yeah, to the insurance, but the therapy in this area isn't the best. Oh, we're talking about other shit. Okay. It was formerly known as the Old Oscar Pepper Distillery, the distillery where Woodford Reserve is made. And then it was... And then later, the Labrotte and Graham Distillery. Distilling began on the same site as current day, but back in 1812, and it stands as one of the oldest distilleries in Kentucky, and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places and is designated a National Historic Landmark.
Yeah.
She's a man, baby! Soda 86, drink up, everybody. Soda 86. Soda 86, what karaoke song would you love us to sing?
Thanks.
No, I feel better, Mom. Don't worry, I'm good now. We'll hear more of this history.
I know, right?
You're so
I will say this, though. The distillery where Woodford Reserve is made, the oldest in America, and is a historic landmark, which is kind of neat. Which is kind of like all the words I said is sort of leading up to that. There's a man named Elijah Pepper who originally established it, then passed on to his son James E. Pepper. During the old days, James C. Crowe worked there, where he is loosely credited as the perfecter of the sour mash process used in creating bourbon whiskey. So, at this exact distillery where Woodford Reserve is now made, the actual man made it. The actual man, James C. Crowe, also Jim Crow, apparently.
Education.
Created the actual process they use. And this was sold to the Brown-Forman Corporation in 1941. Ugh, I know that was awful, and I'm so glad we're done with it.
I like the history part.
Yeah, I honestly do too.
I got very excited during one point, but yeah.
Okay, let's do jump.
LED when
Oh, Jesus. That's a small spill. And it made a monster. Look. kind of
Oh,
neat.
it's like a bunny.
Yeah, it made like a weird
It's
monster.
like a bunny with a troll nose. It's a tiny.
So I'm going to need
We're
Jeff.
lucky that we
Do
don't
I need to
spill
do
one
another drink?
off.
I think we'll need another round before we go into before we launch
Lexi
into
needs one too. So.
before we launch into Jump by Van Halen.
Oh
Absolutely.
my god, nice
Oh,
companion
this is-
piece to the Panama we did.
This is gonna be, I think, your specific
Me?
triumph. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Jump,
got
this
this in the
song?
fucking bag, dude.
I mean, I'm with you, but I think you're gonna own this.
Look at this fun bunch. Says life is nice.
Right,
Good to see you.
right.
Life is nice.
Yeah, where you been? Nice to see you.
I was actually using this as a mirror for a second. I was just like, oh, is my flat out?
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah,
I thought he was about to
I was
beat
like,
on
what?
beat
I got
off on
so
both of us.
accustomed to looking at this screen and seeing my
Up
face
to.
in there. I was just like, oh.
Should we get prepared for controversial?
Yeah, I gotta make one for Lexi.
Fantastic.
No, we need a big one.
It's delicious. You're gonna want a big one.
No,
you don't want
I'll
a little
make
one.
a little. I should like tone down a little.
I know we're about to go to the
I'm
we're about to go
having
the way of
fun.
the Manhattan episode, Jeff. We
Yeah,
can keep
I'll
it up.
make this one a little.
I think it's because I haven't really been drinking that much. I haven't been doing other things quite as much.
Mm-hmm.
So I am, but you know what? I'm feeling great.
I feel like I sure have,
Right.
but I
How
went
are
too
you?
hard and now then I took it easy and now I'm going too hard again. But that's fun. I also worked very hard today, so I am ready for it. Are you ready for it? Bow, bow, bow. So it is.
I just poured the biggest party foul.
Do you smell?
I distracted myself and I poured the shot over the table as opposed to.
Ha!
I was about to say, I was like, look, we got a 1 liter thing as opposed to 750 milliliters. Yeah, I'm all good.
I was sick this weekend, so I made myself a highball, and I'm feeling it absolutely, Nick.
Damn. Okay, yeah, we're going through this, girl.
I think that's why we feel so good.
Yeah, probably.
I think we might have used some of our supplies.
Well, I'm excited to get to questions as well, ladies and gentlemen. Questions as well.
No, 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 no.
I'm only joking.
We are A-okay.
We are good to go.
I'm glad I bought the slightly bigger.
Chad, how we doing? Where we at? I know we got loose. I feel like we got too drunk too quick. And
What are you talking about? I'm just feeling fun.
We're just trying to have a good time.
I'm just feeling
You
fun.
want a soul?
I'm just
Can
feeling.
we give it?
I'm tipsy. Hell yeah, Nuka Babe. Also, Lauren Interrupted. I'm helping myself meet a goal by using up spaghetti that has been in my pantry. Fantastic.
Exactly.
You're doing great.
Well
Absolutely.
Done. Use that spaghetti.
We are having fun. Not drunk enough to quit quick though. Not absolutely not.
No.
Axe says, "Hey Lex."
We're great.
And also, what was I gonna say? Also, shout outs to Games Done Quick happening right now and all through the week. Games Done Quick, awesome Games Done Quick, one of my favorite things that happens on Twitch. I'm gonna be playing it all week. I'll be playing it as soon as this stream is done on my own computer. I love it. The week-long speedrunner marathon in which that I got to see done live over the summer with Camstar and McManwich and other folks. I had such a good time and cannot recommend it enough.
What they do it twice a year.
They do it twice a year. They do a summer one called Summer Games Done Quick, but this is the main one. This is where it all started, the January Awesome Games Done Quick. Right now they're doing Jack 3. Earlier they did a big Castlevania block that was fucking phenomenal. That was super fucking fun. And yeah, I highly recommend everyone go check that out. And while Jeff makes this round of cocktails, let me go over them one more time. Step 1, 2 parts Woodford Reserve Bourbon, 1/2 part dark brown sugar simple syrup, 2 dashes Regan's Orange Bitters, and stir with ice and pour in glut. So there you go. That is the way we make the cocktail. And we're about to sing Jump by Van Halen.
That's okay. I feel like this will make them less.
May I just express my concern with these images real fast? Momo, I'm glad you brought it up. Jeff, I think, is slowly dipping into some sort of a psychosis, some sort of a state of madness that I can't describe, but I just know that he's in his house and he's making his poor wife photograph him in these just upsetting ways, these ways that give me trials. TikTok makes me want to die. I'm glad you bring this up. I need to check out this horrible dystopian nightmare called TikTok. Jeff, are you okay there, bud? Ask Momo.
We just got your card. We
Who
love
is that
you.
from? Who?
Nuka.
Nuka, really?
Yeah.
Are you serious? I love it.
Isn't
Seriously?
she the sweetest?
Oh my god. I love. Thank you.
You're the sweetest.
Stop. You're so sweet. Today's Castlevania speedruns were great. They played my Castlevania 3 and the speedrun of Curse of the Moon looks amazing. I loved all of the things you just described. I watched them earlier today. That's so wonderful. Okay. We're doing this?
By the way, do we? I thought everybody had a Holden mask at home.
Dude, somebody on Facebook was like, dude, you better auction those off. I will buy one. So we need to bring those
I
to
have
us.
3 more of them at home. I'm not kidding.
Oh, fantastic. So if you'd like us to mail you
The first one
Are you gonna put them on your children?
$15 and we will mail you a Holden mask. How about it? All right, Jeff. First of all,
Oh, yeah, cheers, Lexi. This is her first
yeah.
one.
Cheers, Lex.
Excited. I'm sorry, I sound like a mouse.
No,
It's
I'm not
really cute, actually.
She sounds better than last.
I sound like yesterday.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
This is gonna be big for you, okay? This is gonna be big for you.
For me or for Carl?
For you, Jeff.
I think
I mean,
so.
it's gonna be big for us too. but
I
it's
mean,
gonna be
I'm
big for
feeling,
you. All right.
I'm feeling a little extra.
All right, are you
But
ready?
I think this is a song that he should carry because it's an extra good song for Jeff.
All right.
I'll
Let's do this.
harmonize. I'll
I'll
harmonize.
come in with a big David Lee Roth kick. How about that?
I cannot think
Yes.
for the life of me what the verse, how the verse is. It's just like, yeah, yeah, is that where it is? I think, whoa! Whoa! There you go. We're not gonna actually jump for this? That seems kind of lame.
No, we sit.
Yeah, you gotta jump. Something I guess that's you gotta jump.
I said I have to do I'll get better. I get up! And nothing gets me down.
Yeah.
You gotta throw up that tough. I've seen the toughest go around. Remember this. And I know, baby, just how you feel. You got to roll with the punches, get what's real. Oh, can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the record machine.
Okay.
I ain't the worst that you've seen. Oh, can't you see what I mean? Might as well jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump. Go ahead and jump. Whoa,
Hey, you.
said that.
Said that, baby.
Big down, you been.
Want me to take? I'll take it.
Do it.
You said you don't know, oh, you won't know until you begin. So you see me standing here, and I got my back against the record machine. I ain't the worst that you seen. Now can't you see what I mean?
Might as well jump.
Oh,
Go ahead and jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump.
Jump!
33 music.
I don't know this one.
I realize I only know jump! Jump!
Good choice, by the way, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
choice, so.
Oh, thank you, friends. Alright, it's happening. Nope. Nope. This little organ solo. Is this an organ? This is like a
I think
guitar.
that's a key. That's a
Guitar?
synth.
Synthy thing.
It's a synth.
Man, they're badass. They go to down. Are you passing out? What the- Oh, it's just an epic bend. It's back bend.
Jesus.
It's a fake out. It's a fake out. Don't worry. This is like a sports thing. That's what I've learned.
Might as well jump! Go ahead and jump!
Have it going, Jim.
Get in and jump! Go ahead and jump!
Okay?
We'll say jump!
Jump!
Jump! Jump!
Jump! Jump!
Jump!
Jump! The most about what I remember about that song is when I was little, I used to be in this like jump roping thing. And it was a fundraising for how long you could jump rope. And that was their theme song. So,
Thank you so
Taking
much,
me back.
everybody,
Yeah.
for what that was. And I
You're right.
appreciate
Another
it.
one.
And
It
I
was warm.
want
Goodbye,
another
friends.
one, but we
Yeah.
can't have another one
No.
unless someone
Not
donates. Please
until
donate for a karaoke block. That is just the video.
I will do
Validated.
spoken word
Validate. Validate.
extemporaneous poetry for the rest of the stream.
Of the stream
Whoa.
for $100.
No.
Oh, unless you
Jump
do.
rope for heart. Yeah, that's what it was
But that was the
called.
incentive.
You're right, Ernie.
Oh, well, I will, but I
That's
feel like it's
good.
unfair to everybody else.
So, cocktails incentives, $5 a toast for you, $10 for more karaoke, you name the song, $25 for a lip sync competition with Holden and Jeff.
Oh.
We will do the thing we just did. Jump, what a fun one. I haven't done that one yet. Man, Van Halen too, challenging a little bit, I feel like, at some points with the karaoke. But, you know what?
I don't know if I knew the verses to that song.
You remember when you hear it, you're like,
Jeff
oh,
displayed
well.
them for us.
You realize that there's a lot of times I'll hear a song and I'm like, oh yeah, I think I know this song because I know the chorus, and then I
Dude,
don't know the other.
We should do just a gigolo at some point.
Oh
That's
my
a fun
god!
one.
I'll
Oh,
fuck that song up.
what's up, everyone? Says Unicorns for All. I just had the worst workday any has ever had ever. How's cocktails going? Good, but I'm glad you're here because this is
Yeah,
the
people
place
are
to
venting
come.
a little bit today.
Yeah,
This
people
is
are
the
venting a
place
little
to
bit.
forget about your shitty workday.
Come here. Give it. Tell what. How was the day shitty? Have a drink with us. Relax with us, please.
Vomiting
We're here
out.
for you, friend.
Tell,
we are
tell
fucking
Daddy
here
your
for you.
reality.
problems.
Tell Daddy the problems, and Daddy will fix the problems. She's a man, baby. You've got what I need by Biz Markie. I love it. Let's just immediately launch into it.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
immediately
That's
launch
a
into
good
that.
one, Nuka. Thank you.
That's yeah.
All right.
Oh man, I'm gonna have so much fun with this. Too much fun. Too much fun. Too much
gonna
fun with
ask-
this.
So her name, she said blah blah blah.
I'm gonna pull rank right here. I'm going
Rank?
to.
What do you
I'll go
mean?
first.
I'm gonna be the first person on the verse here.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't have to pull rank.
I know.
You
You know
can
what I mean.
just-
I'll give you a little.
It's just a term of phrase. It's a
I'll
term
give
of
you a little bit of hair metal meets Charlie Day screeching
I'm
in the
gonna
background.
harmonize.
Oh, by the way, it's just a.
But you're gonna
friend,
hear
I
it because I know them.
Say
Yeah,
he
that's
does,
fun.
friend.
Yeah,
and
sweet.
he searches.
Yeah, seriously. As far as unwinding, thank you for being here and helping us unwind as well.
think. Girl.
Oh wait, you
Alright,
gotta,
so,
like, do it
first of all-
proper. Do it proper.
Yeah, but there's no like karaoke version, so we're probably
Wait,
just
that
gonna
was
have to.
us. Oh.
It's Megan
Meghan
Trainor,
Trainor,
and
yeah.
no, we will not be doing that one.
What? Just a friend lyrics. Oh, but it's just
Just
the
a friend
lyrics.
to you by Megan Trainor.
That's fine though. We'll just do it like that. All right.
Well, I think
Biz
we
Markie
can
will
all know
be
this enough,
singing
I
in the
think.
background.
Collectively.
Yeah,
We can do
yeah.
this
We're gonna drunkenly talk like and scream all over it and stuff. It'll be fun.
Thanks.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Holden, Carly, and Jeff performing "Just a Friend" by none other than Biz Markie. Damn, it's a 4-minute long song. All right.
I got a little story to tell you. Have you
Ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl from the U.S. nation. The way I met her was on tour at a concert. She had long hair and a short miniskirt. I got on stage dripping, pouring with sweat. I was walking through the crowd and guess who I met? Whispered in her ear, come to the picture booth. I asked her some questions to see if you were 100 proof. I asked her name, she said blah, blah, blah. She said 9, 10 pants and a very big bra. Took a couple flicks and she was enthused. I said, how do you like the show? She said, I was very amused. Started with bass, throwing back mid-range, but when I sprung the question, she acted kind of strange. Then when I asked, do you have a man? She tried to pretend. She said, no, I don't. I only have a friend. Come on. I ain't even going for it. So I'm going to sing. You got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. And you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you. Bummer some. You're my absolute favorite on Round Table. I'm so happy Lexi got married and hail Satan. We're getting married in March, but I'll take it.
And you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need.
Jeff with the harmony.
You say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend.
Take it, Carly.
Oh no, well, word of this time. I thought it having a friend couldn't be no crime. Cause I have friends, and that's a fact. Like Agnes, Agatha, Jermaine, and Jack. There's the words
Sorry.
about a girl named blah 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 that adored me. So we took talking, getting familiar, spent a lot of time so we can build up relationship. Or some understanding. How's it gonna be in the future? We was planning. Everything sounded so dandy and sweet. I had no idea I was in for a treat.
It was cool.
The tour was over and she went back to school. I called every day to see how she was doing. Every time I called her, she said something was brewing. There was time, step the neck up again. He's just a friend. Don't give it. Don't give me that. Don't ever give me that.
What's this?
You got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. And you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. And you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. You say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend.
You take it.
To see my girl, so exquisite. It was a school day. I knew she was there. The first semester of the school year. So I keep.
Right?
The guy made me fill out a visitor's form. He told me where it was, and I was on my way to see my baby doll. I was happy to say I arrived in front of the dormitory. Yo, I could tell. Door 3. They showed me where it was at the moment. I didn't know I was in such an event.
What's gonna happen when he walks into the
Open the
room?
door. Oh, snap! Guess what I saw? Fella tongue kissing my girl in the mouth. I was so in shock, my heart went south. So please listen to the message that I say. Don't ever forget to girl who just has a friend. Don't ever talk to a girl who just says she has a friend, is what I meant to say.
Did you hear it? Did you hear that?
I'm so distraught. I couldn't even fucking say it right at the end.
I just think it's perfect. Dominatrix for you.
That was
Oh,
fun.
whoops. Domination for you. Laughing my ass off. White AF, which I
of
believe
course it
means
is.
as fuck. Thank you. I agree with you. That was if you'd like to
friend Fred.
if you'd like to see us rap some more uncomfortably to songs, there
I'd
you
like to
go.
thank-
Here,
I'd like to
listen.
thank Blue Vitriol for the
I'll
words of
do it.
support.
It's just
there, too.
not gonna be good.
$5 for a toast for you, $10 for karaoke, and $25 for the lip sync competition. Thank you, everybody who's donated so far. And hey, let's do some more. We're going until
It's
10
fun.
o'clock. Please watch your language. Momo is 9.
Mama.
And yeah,
Momo.
here we go.
I feel really
The-
weird
By the way,
about
Momo
following you
is
on
9.
Instagram now.
The trouble with that one, can we just
Yeah,
say,
yes,
that the
please.
lyrics come in a full
They kept
sentence
popping it. It wasn't an
after
actual karaoke
the sentence
version. It
was
wasn't
supposed
actually-
to be.
I
So
don't know
it was
if
like,
you guys could see that.
It wasn't an actually karaoke version.
So it was tricky. That's
All right, now is the part
That's
where
so
we
fun.
now is the part where we give each other goals.
Because
Oh.
we did 3?
Real ones or
I think we only did 2.
We give each other a silly one
Oh.
and a real one.
I didn't
I
name
just
my
spilled.
last.
We
I
did
didn't-
ours.
I did
What's your
not do my
third goal?
third
Give us
goal.
your third goal.
I want to get my tarot cards published.
There you go. Perfect.
But that's not just this year. That's like within the
I
next
found a
3
thing
months,
today.
maybe.
Liquor.com, by the way, which I'm going to plug on this stream because it's appropriate. It's a really, really great website for like drink ideas, and I saw a little article today about tarot-themed cocktails, and I'm all looking into that. Maybe do another crossover at some point. Do a tarot
Can I
slash
give you
cocktail thing.
So, one of the things I was hoping to give, because I need to fundraise to actually publish the deck. I've only done the majors thus far, and so I was thinking as a treat, I would do incense that is associated with each card. So if you bought a card, then I could give you some incense that would help you also kind of meditate on that card in an appropriate way.
Also, Nika Babe would buy your cards, so you already have a buyer. Yeah.
Well, okay. Can I say this super quick? I printed 2 rounds of the majors, so I have them. If you would like one, tell me what's what. Or if you want to know like what your card is according to your birth date, I can absolutely do that for you. I understand birthdays are kind of like a maybe you don't want to share. That's fine too. I can tell you where to look it up yourself, and you tell me. But the prints look really good. They're like, yeah, we're gonna get a Kickstarter link or whatever. It hasn't started yet. I sincerely just finished them about a month ago.
All right.
Just hawk shit on this stream for the rest of the year because yeah, well, the cocktails book, we'll have your tarot cards, we'll just like keep selling.
Yeah, we just have to keep
stuff
saying we're
to
gonna
you.
do things, then we're just gonna, and then we have to do those things.
Yeah.
So
You know,
I'm
always
gonna
hit me up,
I'm gonna give a goal to each of you, and then we're gonna go around and we're gonna do the same thing, right?
All right.
Okay. All right. Carly, for you, this is a new goal, different from what I was gonna do, which is
New and
stream 20
different.
hours a week, which you've already
I can do that.
accepted the challenge yourself. I'm going to give you the goal of a 24-hour stream. You have to do that. You need to do that. You were supposed to do that. You did not do that.
No, I was supposed to do a 12-hour stream because
Either
you
way.
made me all scared to
Do a
pants about
24-hour stream. You can make it 24 hours. You just have to use the
So-
proper precautions to do it.
Yeah, but the only trick or difference is between when you did 24 hours is that a lot of the friends who came in to help out with that, they moved away.
Yeah, but that if I didn't have those people helping, I still would have done a 24-hour
You still would have done
stream.
it?
Yeah. I just had
just-
the good connections.
Yeah, Momo says
I mean,
that's
definitely do a
mean.
12.
I mean, one way, it's not mean. It's not mean. I mean, one way or another.
Hey, it's like
we're
a
talking
work.
about goals for the year.
Then that's working towards a half marathon, right?
Well-
You start with 6 miles, so do a 12-hour stream and work your way up to a 24-hour stream.
My 3 personal goals were, more streaming, invest in art, which tarot kind of falls into that category. And the other thing is, I do need to do a 12-hour stream because I need to get prepared for the debt that I made for myself when I bought a computer. So,
And you want
all
your
of that
you want
being
your
said,
silly goal?
yeah, I want a silly goal. Give me a silly one.
Cosplay as a Neon Genesis Evangelion
Totally
character
will do
for
for a
a
hot second
stream,
any day.
for an entire stream.
Well, that's easy.
Whatever character you choose, it could be fucking.
Ray, duh.
Well, it could be Ray, it could be fucking Ava, it could be Pin Pin, it could be
No,
whatever
I
you
would be
choose.
Ray.
I would be Pin Pin maybe.
Boring. Boring.
Creep
don't
Show was
wanna
in the
be a
title, so
penguin.
I'm here, says Gouda Buddha. I was
Aw,
here
thanks,
for
Gouda.
Holden's 24-hour stream. It was epic and somewhat painful,
What,
absolutely.
Gouda Buddha, what, cocktails wasn't enough for you?
Keith Conkesso
Jesus.
says, yo! Holden is Gindo,
Thought we had
absolutely.
something.
No,
I would love to play
I don't-
sexy
no,
Pin Pin.
No sexy Pin Pin.
I
no
will be sexy Pin Pin if I want to
Pin
be
Pin.
sexy Pin
You
Pin.
can be sexy
Hey,
Pin Pin. I'm not
Lindsay.
being a fucking sexy Pin Pin.
Good to see
Hi,
you.
Lindsay.
Lindsay?
Okay, I understand Ray is kind of a cliche choice in a way, but she is who I like that character the most. She's the most mysterious.
I understand. I will now give Jeff
Yeah,
his goals.
Go. Thanks.
I'm very excited to hear this.
I'll take
I did not think this far ahead. I have to think for a
those.
second.
It's
You
so
want
easy
to,
to give
do
me
you want
criticism.
does anybody else have ones that ready to go? And
Anybody have one on the fire
while
right
you're
now?
thinking about it?
Yeah, I don't want to just.
I think
say
I could
something
do a
random.
goal for both of you.
Okay,
All right.
give
should
us
I
a
go
goal.
Okay, Carly.
Yes.
Get in here. Get up.
These are
in
kind of related. These are kind of related. I think both. I have something kind of similar for both of you. I'll say. I have a more concrete idea, I guess, with Holden's right now.
Cool.
I feel
That's
like
okay.
Holden.
And it's one silly, one serious.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you my serious one. My serious one is find yet another way of utilizing the medium of Twitch streaming that is unique. That is find like
handle
a
that.
whole other way. I won't rattle
Stream
off
like
suggestions
no
'cause
one
I don't-
else
yeah.
is streaming.
Yeah, just because I feel like with like weird shows like this and obviously Jackanese and John Twitcherman, you're exploiting this medium in a way that I think is really awesome. And I've told you about this before, obviously off stream too. But I feel like you should find even another way of doing that, because I feel like you're one of the innovators of this new medium, and I feel like I'm very excited to see what you can come up with in this. So that's my goal for you.
I love it.
Hey,
Man, baby, 18 months. Ho! I can't believe it's already been 18 months. I'm so lucky I found you. Blah, blah, blah. I won't read the rest of it in just a second, but I'm going to keep talking like this because this is the way I talk now, and no one can change the way I talk now. I can't believe it's already been 18 months. I'm so lucky to have found you, my sweet Holden boy. XOXOXOX.
Wow.
I continue to talk like that the entire time.
Carly, I'm gonna say find a new medium of art that interests you, but you've never really explored that much, and learn it.
All right.
Jeff,
Dabble and see if you're interested.
Jeff, I have your serious
into
one.
that.
I think I have your serious one.
I don't think what I haven't dabbled in.
I have your serious one, and I have a semi-silly one, I guess, for you, Jeff. Serious one.
Mm-hmm.
You wrote the plays, right?
What's that?
You wrote the plays?
Wrote what plays?
But in the
Captain
past.
Space.
Yeah.
Oh, for no tea? Yeah.
Yeah, write a new play.
Okay, that's kind of a serious one. Yeah,
That is my
that's a
serious one.
Okay,
I
yeah.
get a
was
serious
like,
one, I get a silly one.
Actually, you do. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
My silly one's also kind of serious. Make a concerted attempt to get your daughters into video games. But they already are,
Lindsay,
right?
are you listening?
They love watching me play Spider-Man.
Yeah, but like get the controller in their hands this year.
Yeah,
Like,
let
let's
Okay.
them-
What do you think about that,
Well,
Lindsay?
They're what? They're 4?
They're 5.
They're 5.
Yeah, like 5 and a half
They
now.
could- I mean,
Golden,
they can
get
do it.
Holden to never talk like that again.
They can do that. 5, they can do it.
Are you
Okay.
done, or do you need to give?
Lindsay's into it, so we'll.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you need to
I
give
will
Carly
say-
a goal as well, or are you?
I
done?
did. No, I
He
did hers.
did.
I said she
Both of us.
learn and
Learn an
start
entirely new medium.
or at least like experiment with a whole new
can do that.
form of art that
'Cause
you're not familiar with.
I've got crazy supplies because I backstocked for like ideas that I might have. So I can do castings, and I really want to get into maybe 3D printing. And I don't really know where that
That's
could go.
exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's on the
Fantastic.
back of the list because the front
It's
of the
Alexi.
list.
Hi, Lexi.
I need to follow through
Lindsay
first,
says.
and then I get to play new games. It's like new creative games.
Did you give? Absolutely. Did you give Carly a silly goal?
I didn't
Oh,
give you either of you a
silly.
silly goal yet.
You need to give both of us a
I'll think
silly
of that
goal.
while you're telling Carly
Okay.
her.
No,
I'm
the
already-
only
I'm
one
done.
That hasn't,
Okay, so all right, yeah.
hasn't worked.
Lexi wants in on this.
Now we
too,
also
so
have to
maybe-
give Lexi goals.
Okay,
so.
Lexi, we'll get to you in a minute.
Lexi, your silly goal is to get your voice back.
Well, that's come on.
Yes, $10
My silly
for
goal
a
is for
song.
you to marry Holden.
Yeah.
Yeah, silly goal is to
Silly,
get married to me.
so silly. Okay, all right. Oof.
Thank you, Mama.
Okay, I'm genuine. Okay, so here's the problem with me being silly or serious is like I'm gonna be genuine. So I think
Take your time.
Jeff,
Yes.
within the next year,
Mm-hmm.
get into that next job that makes you feel alive.
That's one of my goals too, actually. Yeah.
Within the next year, it's not going to happen immediately, but you so deserve it. You are absolutely talented and smart enough.
Smart
You
enough.
deserve it.
Thank you.
But I understand.
Dick's big enough.
Believe me, it's nothing to
Get
do
all
with
that.
dicks.
But it
Nothing
does
wrong
a
with
little
that.
bit
You
to do
fucking
with
take
it.
dicks
It has
out
a
of this
fucking
conversation.
little bit to do with it.
You fucking take dicks
I'll
out of this
put
conversation.
pussies and
I'm
dicks
being
into it.
genuine.
Any conversation I want to put it into. This is
It's
my
his
stream.
I can't
Dick
stop
is
him.
in this
I
conversation.
can't stop him. So, but the point is, it's it's scary, especially when you have kids, to take those kind of risks.
Thank you, Unicorn.
Understandable. There is zero judgment. It is that I think you absolutely can do it. And so,
Nice.
do it. And I would support you.
Great.
We all would, right? It just, hell yeah. Silly goal, silly goal, silly goal, silly goal. Make a Muppet-themed drink. I would like some Muppets in our drink.
Hell yes, actually.
Can we have
and,
some
you know,
Muppets?
I like that. And on
It's
top of
silly.
that, I'm going to give
Silly
Lexi
and
the
easy.
goal of putting on a puppet show on stream this year. That's my
There
goal
you
for
go.
Lexi. That's
I
my
got my-
Lexi
Totally
goal.
do that.
Oh, Nuka Babes, we all support
All right,
Jeff.
all
Thank
right.
you. Have you done Holden's?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
I haven't. I was listening, so I really
When
did
we're done,
not
I've
plan
got my
ahead.
silly ones for both of you too.
I would say for the serious Holden McNeelys out there, don't be afraid to take time to appreciate what you've accomplished already.
That's more advice. I need a goal.
No, but that for as long as I've known you, you've accomplished.
I love what I've accomplished.
Right, you've accomplished a lot, but you never take the satisfaction.
I
in
love
it.
I think
It's
the
always
great
about
satisfaction.
no, you don't.
You don't
It's
see me
always
the
about the
day when
next
I'm
thing. It's
smoking
about the
weed and
next
I'm
thing.
relaxing,
The
and I'm
next
happy
thing.
about the thing I did.
I think taking a moment. Well, then continue. All right,
Thank
how about
you.
that? Continue to take moments of appreciation for the work you have done, and let it be enough.
Give me the silly. I need the silly one.
Silly, 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 silly. Get a puppy.
Yeah. That's more the serious one, I feel like.
You guys didn't see us do it, but
Yeah.
Lexi
Lexi
went.
lit up.
I want a puppy. You get a
Lexi
puppy.
lit up, and you're projecting, by the way, and you're putting it on us.
I almost got
I know
knocked
we're going
off
to
this
get, but I'm
chair
getting fucking
from the
married
energy
this year.
over there, so.
I'm getting fucking married this year, and then we'll
Get
get a
a
fucking
puppy.
dog like
I'll
everybody
get a
else does.
puppy.
This is like on Roundtable when Kessel was supposed to be psychoanalyzed. Yeah,
Look,
exactly.
dude, he can handle a puppy because you're home.
Yeah, but we can't have a dog in this skeleton.
Holding your 12+ hour charity stream, did you take the time to reflect and
So
think about
another
how damn
serious
cool it
one
was
for
to
me.
be yourself?
Yeah.
I
Move to
did.
Brooklyn, so you're closer.
I mean,
Yeah.
I did and I did, and I didn't
Yeah,
want to. I
seriously,
didn't want to be
move
like,
to Brooklyn.
oh, good for me. But at the same time, I cried. I cried hard at the end of that stream.
which?
Unicorns Roll.
Oh,
The
yeah.
12-hour stream when I raised up money for my buddy Jason Sines, who was still dealing with
That
being
was-
paralyzed. And
yeah.
and as much as I love that we came together and did what we did for him, I also still verklempt about that man
Yeah.
and about what he's going through. And I'm so happy at the same time with what we did that day. That was like a very important day to me. That was probably the most important day to me of last year, of 2018, was the charity stream that we did was probably the most important day I had last year, because it was for no one but that guy. And he's so amazing, and you guys just stepped up and were like so incredible. Carly, I seriously need that advice too. Thanks. I always feel like I could be doing more, and I feel like I'm not working hard enough towards my goals. But seriously, Holden, you're amazing. You've come so far from the weird lizard man who started all of this. Now you're a weird lizard man who has accomplished a lot. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. A goal for Lexi. My goal for Lexi is to not have a dog. So I canceled out Carly's goal. Jeff, what's your goal?
I still have silly ones for the two of you that I was gonna do.
Yeah,
I got them really quick. My silly ones for you guys, which I didn't do yet, is Holden. I want us to do more specialty shows, like a brunch one. We talked about this before.
brunch?
But
A Bloody Mary brunch?
like a Bloody Mary brunch, like
Oh my
and
God.
maybe like a little
now you're just pitching to me ideas that I love.
like a talk show.
Yeah,
or
now you're
something,
just
you know,
giving me stuff I want to do.
we'll
Yeah,
bring-
yeah.
or something. And
This
yeah.
is like our
Accomplishable.
and we need to have another
We
like
have
meeting
both.
of the minds.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? But I love that. Yeah,
Yeah.
with mimosas and bloodies, and we do. That's fantastic.
yeah, we'll wear robes and and we get
We'll
somebody.
wear robes.
I love these
so-
ideas that are both silly
You
and
got
also
me.
like totally things we have to do.
Yeah. And then for Carly, silly idea thought I had was sell some of your stuff on the street.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's
set
not
it up like a
silly.
little thing. I don't know how the legality of
Yeah,
that.
sell
but
your
it's,
shit on the street.
It depends where you go. Like, you can
Yeah.
just set up a table and kind of like hope that you don't get in trouble, because I've had friends who have done that and you can get away with it. But the real competition are the other street vendors. It's just like
guys who are out there every
just
day,
like buskers.
yeah.
You cannot challenge the buskers at Union Square or at at Lorimer. You cannot. You will go into like a turf war. And the same is true with artwork.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
It's more the people.
I work in
not the
Soho,
city.
and there's a lot of there's like a corner. This guy's always set up on this corner.
Right by the queue. It's not exactly where I am, or it used to be.
She's a man, baby. RTG, close your eyes and count to fuck. We got it. Run the. Let's run the jewels.
Yeah.
We got. Well, I think we got it. We can do this.
Yeah, we can do that.
Either way.
If I can find it.
I think we've done it before a long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a nasty one?
No, it's really good. It's Run the Jewels.
Run the Jewels.
It's with that Zach De La Rocha does the chorus part. The Run the Jewels fast.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
that one.
part. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. You know what I've been listening to recently, and this is something from Devin. Devin's the bassist in the Cowmen, so he gives me a lot of sound, audio, music recommendations. No Name.
No Name's phenomenal.
I love No Name.
Yeah. No
love
Name's
her.
great.
I love her.
I've been listening to her
I've
for a
listened
couple
to
years
the-
now. She's fucking awesome, man.
Well, I've been listening to one album in particular because I was on the plane and I downloaded it, so I just listened to it over and over and over and over again. I really like her.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's got the skill.
Ed and Julie are going to see
they
her
really?
live. Yeah, I believe it's Ed and Julie. Yeah.
It's like
She's so good. Her last two albums are like incredible. Yeah.
she's got the melodic skills of like Erykah Badu,
Mm-hmm.
but the honesty and like straight up she can rap. She's
Yeah,
good.
really good.
It's like, I don't know, elements of Lauryn Hill I used to really enjoy that she's represented. It's good stuff. I can listen to it over and over and over again and feel great. Don't say that.
Lyrics.
What is this? What is this? Nonsense.
I'm just trying to find. Hey, do you have a secondary Gouda Buddha? Because I think this happened to us last time you tried to get us to do this.
Oh, is this?
They don't have a good karaoke version of this song, unfortunately, on YouTube, which is kind of what we need in order to make this song happen. So,
I don't recall. Is it because it has naughty words in it?
no, it's just hard to find a karaoke
I
version.
feel like
Close Your Eyes
we
and Count
tried to
Fuck.
do it and we struggled a little bit because
Yes,
obviously
Blues
it's
Traveler.
very very fast.
What song by Blues Traveler?
Blues-
That's a quick.
Peener, yes. You do have to donate in order to get a song from us, but here you go. $5 for a toast for you, $10 for karaoke, $25 for a lip sync competition. Please donate at the link if you'd like us to do another karaoke block. We're moving into questions.
Was it Gouda Buddha who suggested that song?
The first time.
Okay,
maybe?
yeah. So,
Like,
I mean, if Gouda Buddha insists upon it, I think we have to do it. We have to just go for it.
I know, but we have no idea
I
how
don't
to
mind
do
a
it.
challenge song or a song that makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
See,
But if it is a song like with Blues Traveler, that's a little.
I mean, I want to take advantage of the fact that we got
embarrassing,
Carly
however,
here, and we can have
doable,
like beautiful
doable.
harmonies and it's great. Yeah, it's.
If I can think ahead a teensy bit, then we can give you something decent, as opposed to just like, which is somehow.
Excuse me.
Sometimes how I feel.
all right, we got Hook by Blues
I
Traveler.
did my best. The Hook. This. Honestly,
I love this one.
I do know this very well from my childhood.
Thank you so much
Childhood song.
for the donation. After
know-
this, we'll get into questions. If you'd like to donate for another song, we'll make it a karaoke block. $5 for a toast for you, $10 for karaoke, $25 for a lip sync competition. But that $10, and you'll get us to sing any karaoke song you want. Just like the Hook brings me back. Who wants to start this one off? You want me to? I'll do it.
You can do it because I'm gonna have to.
I'm just
blow
gonna background
out.
vocal on this one because I actually don't know if I know this song.
You know this song.
I become Irish. I don't know. My accent's
You may,
all
as she
fucked
gets
up.
drunker, it happens.
No, it's not
Wisconsin and
Irish.
Irish.
It's Wisconsin.
It's
Irish? What are you talking about? I'm
Irish
not
is
Irish.
Wisconsin. Wisconsin
No,
is the
it's
Irish
not.
of America.
It's like a Norwegian.
It's Norwegian, if anything. Yeah. So you gonna do it? You gotta do it right
Yeah.
though.
Doesn't matter what I say, so long as I sing with inflection that makes you feel that I convey some inner truth of vast reflection. but I've said nothing so far. And I can keep it up for as long as it takes. And it don't matter who you are. If I'm doing my job, it's your resolve that breaks, because the
Love brings you back.
and I ain't telling you no lie.
Love brings you back.
On that you can't rely. There it is, something amiss. You got this, Scarlett.
Am I being insincere? In fact, I don't mean any of this. Still, my confession draws you near to confuse the issue I refer. Familiar heroes from long ago.
Keith Concasa, absolutely.
No matter how much Peter loved her, what made the pen refuse to grow
Was
the
the
who brings you back. I ain't telling you no lie. The who brings you back. On that you can rely. No.
No, not yet. We're gonna see like ready for it. God damn it. We got this fucking. They didn't give us a countdown at all. And it's gonna happen like after we're ready for it.
Ready? Second
No, not yet. Fucking give us a countdown karaoke. Karaoke song. That's on you. You gotta give us a countdown.
We're so ready.
You gotta give us a
It's gonna
countdown.
start and you're
Not
totally
ready.
not ready
Not
for
ready.
it too.
No, I'm never be ready for it now.
Got my eye on you. Suck it in.
Suck it in, you're intending to ramblin'. Make a dance, remove as you win, and then begin to see
What you're doing is this empty. It's not for me, it's killing me so desperately. I sing to thee of love, sure, but also raging, hate, and pain, and fear of self. And I can't keep these feelings to the self. I've tried, well, and in fact, I'm lying. It could be revenge, suicide, but I've got too much pride inside or hard to slide. I'll do it outside, I'll let it ride till I'm dead. Got your tunes of 3-minute ditties. I wanna bust all your balloons. I wanna burn all of your cities to the ground. I will not mess around unless I play. And hey, I will go on again. Here's the thing. I pretty.
And when I'm feeling stuck in the bug, I really ride
because the hook
brings you back.
I ain't telling you no lie. The hook brings you back. On that you can rely. There's your fucking song you wanted.
That's for you.
Thank you, Buddha. Here are the incentives if you want us to sing more. $5 for a toast for you. $10 for karaoke, like you just heard. You name the song. $25 for lip sync competition between myself and Jeff. My ear holes, thank you for that. Absolutely. It went from good to bad, back to good.
R.I.P. Holden's
No, I
neighbors.
thought we couldn't do a lot of the background music. So
That was
we were just
awesome,
winging
hilarious.
it
Hey
and
guys,
then-
I'm headed out. Love you, says your wife.
She needs some sleep. She needs to go to bed.
I bet.
She's had a rough, long
Needs a
week.
break.
Yeah.
I fucking bet.
Yeah. Good night, sweet.
Jeff, does another round happen before we go into questions?
Yeah, why the fuck not?
Why the fuck not,
Yeah.
right? You can
We
can
still
water
got
it
some-
down. You can do
It's
it.
too
I'll-
important.
Just leave your drinks there. I'll refill.
Great.
That CDs. Don't worry.
Hey, thank you.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy looking
for Fish Farmhouse. I love you for that. I love Farmhouse by Fish. I'm sorry that got so poorly cut out, by the way. But Gouda Buddha Fish Farmhouse,
What
his
was that?
2019 Rue lineup drops
font error.
tomorrow, and they are expected to run 2 sets. Holdenators, ho! That's pretty cool, man. And I will gladly sing to you Farmhouse by Fish. I love that song.
Good night, Peener, with your naked time.
Good night, Peener.
Or maybe it's
No,
not.
he's not good night. He's
It's
gonna
just
be
to
right back. He just had to have some naked
And I
time.
was like, cool.
Let him have his naked
Bye.
time.
Why don't you have naked time with us? We're not
I
gonna
mean,
judge you.
We're not looking.
See you.
Yeah.
We're not looking.
Well,
Be free.
some of us will.
Hey, Holden, ask chat what I should register for.
Chat, what should Lexi register for? Alexa, you're gonna have to get Twitch
Ready?
open. You're gonna have to get Twitch open on your computer though to read all of them.
Oh, boy.
I'm not gonna be able to read all of them. Can you imagine Fish on the farm? I couldn't believe it. All right, so we have Farmhouse lyrics, but I'm hoping that
That was very fun. Let's do more! Because we didn't have practice leading up to the holidays.
we've got one
Hardly
coming
at
for you
all.
right now.
Because I was sick, and then everyone had stuff to do, and they're like, wah, 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 wah.
I got one coming for you right now. This is Fish Farmhouse. It's not a karaoke version, so we're gonna have to kind of fly by the seat of our
Can I
pants.
just show everybody what we did to this bottle
Oh my
of Woodford
jeez,
Reserve?
Louise.
This isn't even your standard 750 milliliter bottle. This is this is a 1 liter bottle of.
No.
Yeah.
My dear God.
I didn't do nothing. Because it was all equal, so whatever I got, you guys
I bought
got.
the big one thinking, oh, I'll be able to leave extra for them. And
Or you should at least be able to take some home.
no. It was gonna be my Christmas present.
All right, here we go. Farmhouse by Fish.
It's delicious.
Welcome, this is a farmhouse. We have cluster flies, alas.
Animated.
And this time of year.
Wow, what is going
Is
on
bad.
with this weirdness?
We are so very sorry. There is little we can do but slap them. She didn't beg, oh not enough. She didn't stay when things got tough. Didn't belong and got mad. She was there when things got bad. Never ever saw the northern lights. I never really heard a cluster of flies. I never ever saw the stars so bright. In the farmhouse things will be alright. Never saw the northern lights. I never really heard a cluster of flies. I never ever saw the stars so bright. In the farmhouse things will be alright. Right, alright, alright, alright.
It's a weird scream.
This is what we had. Well, let's just roll with it.
Yeah, they can do right there. Look. Yow.
Thank you,
Like
Jeff.
coming in strong. You just have to be ready to come in strong on every verse.
Woke this morning to the singing lash. With little words at the ash. Each betrayal begins with trust. Each turns to dust. I never really saw the northern lights. I never really heard a cluster of flies. I never ever saw the stars so bright. In the farmhouse things will be alright. Never really heard a cluster of lights. I never really heard a cluster of flies. I never ever saw the stars so bright. In the farmhouse things will be alright. I never ever saw the northern lights. Never really heard a cluster of flies. Never ever saw the stars or lights. I never really heard a cluster of flies. I never ever saw the stars so bright. In the farmhouse things will be alright. I never really heard a cluster of flies. I never ever saw the stars so bright. In the farmhouse things will be alright.
karaoke video.
Right. This was a very confusing karaoke video.
Yeah.
A stoner who listens
We
to
got
Fish.
some Star Wars shit at the end too.
A couple little
Very
little
confusing.
tidbits about Fish. First of all, I know way too much about Fish. Second of all, this was their first.
That was nice because that's the song I know.
This was their one big radio hit. They're really not a radio hit band. Also, what they would do apparently is they meet in a space. I don't know if they still do this, but they would meet in a space once a year in this like farmhouse and drink a shitload of mushroom tea and essentially write their next album. They just trip balls and write music for like a week straight or whatever and pump out a new album. And so that song is about the farmhouse they would meet up in, and obviously they're just sort of talking about the tripped out things they're seeing.
If
They're
I
talking
was
about
in Fish,
cluster
that's how I would
flies
have
and
used it.
They're out of their mind. Yeah, they still do it. So yeah, that's how they operate. And
There's a cup down
Fish,
there.
man. Yeah, that I dropped it earlier.
Oh, I was looking for that.
Where's the cup?
I was gonna throw it away for you, but
Mark's roommate here. Fantastic. That's amazing.
Mark's roommate.
Mark from what?
From-
Who's
From
Mark?
the fish. Who knows?
What a story, Mark. Huh?
Time for
Hey.
questions.
Questions.
My father and my brother.
Mark's my dad too. You got a dad and a brother named Mark?
Guys, Mark's in chat.
Mark's in chat.
Mark Daubert. who is-
Mark.
Parents, are you watching? Now's the time to out yourself.
People just out with the boyfriend wanted to say hi.
No way,
Kylie.
dude.
Hey, India. Good to see you, brother.
I did not know that.
Really?
India popped in real quick to say hello.
By the way, hello, India. See you. Really?
Bananas.
And Nuka Babe caught my
The drummer of Fish. That's incredible, Gouda Buddha. I love it.
Is crazy. That is bananas.
Okay, so here we are. It's time for questions, and that's when things can get real and things can get eel. Okay?
India, by the way, you should probably go back to your date now.
We've kind of been.
We love having you here, but
But that's
Don't let us
unbelievable,
fuck this up.
Gouda Chuda. That,
Yeah, don't
Gouda
let us
Buddha.
be the
don't let us be the other.
Please. Also, here are the incentives:
We're not
$5 for a
troublemakers.
toast for you, $10 for karaoke, $25 for a lip sync competition. You'd like to be called the percussionist, absolutely. He is quite the percussionist as well. It is after 9. We're going till 10, and we have questions for you and more drinks to drink.
The
We hope
final hour.
the final hour of the stream. We hope you're having a good time. I know I am. Legit
Yeah,
Mark is
it's
5 feet
nice.
away. Ask him anything. No shit.
Serious?
That's so
bananas.
crazy. My brother would shit his pants right
Can't
now.
even handle that information.
What should I ask him?
How's his sex life? Sorry, I'm still quitting the room.
That is-
So,
That's
yeah.
very personal.
Anyway, how's your sex
Direct.
life? Say that to your brother.
I feel like I want to ask him questions that are like it'd be annoying to answer. He probably wouldn't have an answer to. Like, what was your favorite show you ever played? Can you just say hello to Avery McNeely, who is my brother, who would freak out if that is the actual situation? If my brother if my brother knew that this was actually happening right now, he'd probably flip his fucking shit. Where
Nuka
did
Babe gets me.
And where did he first find the dress that he wears in all of his shows? He wears this specific. I have too many questions for him.
So
Seafish.net, he
many
says. Absolutely.
questions.
See, I have a bunch of annoying questions for him. Hold on, I need to see some proof before I verify this post.
Whoa,
Can you
whoa.
can you get a picture or something? 2009 was legit. Bonnaroo, absolute. Really?
Wait a second.
Just tell him Avery McNeely loves his music. So do I. Also, I'm a big fan. But that's
But your brother is absolutely
Fish.net is
fanatic.
yeah. My brother is he would freak out if he knew that this was happening right now.
Totally.
If-
Hey, you never know. The internet is a wild and wily place.
Gouda Buddha, can you ask him this question right now? Can you ask him this question for me right now? If you were trapped on an island, would you rather resort to cannibalism or die of starvation?
Good question.
If you were trapped on an island, would you rather resort to cannibalism or die of starvation? I think I'm one of those dudes that has a basic need to survive. I would definitely try man flesh. Yeah, Lex would eat me. I
Yeah,
would
but
eat
not
Lex.
about
I'm
eating
going
someone you
cannibalism
love.
too,
You can't-
personally.
Like eating someone you love is almost, I think, easier
Starving-
than eating someone you don't love.
I don't know. I don't know. So, I got several people right now who I really hate who I'd love to eat.
I'm just thinking. I watched the preview because right now I want to get a
Show the
game.
picture of the Holden
I
mask
want
and
to spend the
ask me
money
if
that
you
I
think I'm
don't
telling a
have
lie.
on a game, and I want to get the Forest or I want to get Conan.
Okay, you want survival games?
I want a Conan game because Subnautica is very true to the core scary for me, and I would like a survival game that doesn't rip away all of my survival coping mechanisms.
He says he would seek veganism then pass for fuckism, apparently. I don't know, man.
Funny how fuckism will keep you happy, but it will not let you survive.
I'll probably
Well, not
probs eat
actually.
my wife. She's got an already delicious butt, but I would probably be
Whoa,
proud.
bro, whoa.
That's the thing. I'd fucking enjoy it a little bit. Oh, Jeff, you said you would?
I'd cannibalize, yeah.
Yeah, I would cannibal.
I
I
mean-
feel like I have a distinct in my nature.
I need
to
a soccer
to
player first
survive.
before I moved on to any loved ones.
Soccer players, watch out.
Yeah.
Jeff's coming for you. Because they got good legs.
What's that?
Is that why? Because I got good
Well,
legs.
yeah.
If you're
You ever
thinking
seen
about
that movie?
meat
You
in
ever seen that movie
terms-
Alive?
I have a
Yeah,
long
yeah,
time
so-
ago.
Yeah, I need some ass
Look,
and some
I
thigh off
wouldn't
of a soccer
die.
player.
I wouldn't die, but I would rather eat someone who was okay with me eating them
Yeah.
than like I'm gonna kill you and eat you.
Yeah, I want some seasoning too. Can I
Spartan
decide what I want to
64,
season
no
my
new
soccer
cures. I will get back to you soon about the cures. What were you gonna say?
player? No, I was making it just a dumb joke. it's all right.
Kellen's first name.
Semen is high in protein.
Is it 2 L's or 1 L? I think is the big controversy.
1 L.
Yeah.
Well, how much? But you can't produce a lot of semen if you're starving. No one's gonna be. You cannot exist on semen alone.
Wait, I
We're
missed the
talking
setup to that.
nutritional value. Nutritional value.
I was
That's
reading
all
chat,
we're
I missed-
discussing.
yeah.
We are discussing survival instincts. I can't count on you
Hey, Executioner's Low
to produce.
popped in the chat. Hey,
If you're starving. So
Good to
what,
see you.
then the so and so, whoever it might be, needs to eat the meat, and then you're reliant on their.
Also,
Ew.
my mom's popped in the last couple times. I haven't seen her tonight. I
My
wonder if she's
sister
there.
said that when she was
Mom,
married
give us a shot if
to
you're there.
her husband, there was a woman that was like after her husband really intensely,
Yeah.
and she came up to him and was just like, "I have a protein deficiency," and like
You're hurting me.
trying to like get him to, you know, have
Can you
a
hear
reason
this?
to ejaculate in her mouth. Sorry.
Who was trying to get
Wow.
two to
My
ejaculate?
sister's
Wow.
husband had this woman that was like obsessed with him and would say
Jesus.
things like, "I have a protein deficiency."
Yikes.
Yeah. Isn't that awful? They were married.
Margaret's like, I exist, so fuck
I
you.
don't
absolutely.
think you get to throw your deficiencies
Nuka Babe says if
at
you're talking about
someone and
jizz, then
say,
no,
"This
you
is
can't
why I shouldn't
survive on
cheat
it, but if you're
your
talking sailors,
fucking
then-
wife. Protein deficiency. Eat some fucking protein.
Yeah, right?
It's
Good
not
Booba cannot.
your
One cannot
only
take nutritional value from one dick
source.
alone.
I asked Mark to answer, what is your favorite percussion instrument?
Yeah.
And my next question for everyone, including Mark, is, would you rather bleed out or be
No,
set on
all these
fire?
questions are for Mark.
Bleed out.
Set on fire.
Set on fire.
I
fast.
feel like
Set
that.
on fire fast, and
That
then
and starvation. I feel from before the last question. Are like incredibly starvation, being set on fire, or drowning. I feel like are the worst
Burning.
fucking ways to die. I would rather
Yeah, but sometimes
give somebody
I wanna
just
go
fucking
out,
Game of Thrones
but
me
I want
and
to
just like
fucking go out
take
with a
my
bang. I
fucking-
just want to go out
Yeah.
like, like I just want to like almost
Here's
just
the
go out
thing.
on the most
You want
insane,
everybody to know
like,
you're
With these
dying.
Yeah,
It's like-
questions, with these
Ah,
questions,
like just like I want to be the cover of a Rage Against the Machine album is what I want to be. You know what I mean? Just
He
like,
wants to win his death by just being like,
Yeah,
you will all
'cause if you
fucking know
bleed
that I'm
out-
dying now. Ah! And just-
I
yeah,
don't think dying should be about how long
Yeah.
it takes. I think
Exactly.
like there's something about
Peacefully in
intense
my
pain.
bed
If
is
you're
fine
gonna
with
just
me.
like
So,
own that
yeah.
and be kindred to many of the other people who have been burned alive, I think there might be some sort of, I don't know.
Can I do a question?
What about
I
the
actually
burn?
have a question when we're talking about
I don't
mortality
wanna
and stuff. Can I do one?
Pass out.
Says
That's all.
the Scorpio.
Can I do one that's not actually like on the list?
I mean, that is a picture of Mark. I will
No, listen
say.
to me.
That's a
Jeff,
big
please talk. Please
Sorry,
talk.
I'm just kidding. No. I'm sorry. I did have a question though. Would you rather live to a very, very, very old age and then die in your sleep, or would you rather be able to somehow be immortal?
No, I never want to be immortal.
So the deal is like you can either live, you can live until like, you know, like and be healthy, like into your 90s or like even like close to 100 or something.
Yeah, I think
you know,
being
and then you and die peacefully.
Being immortal is hellish.
Die peacefully in your sleep,
healthy.
or be immortal.
But
Because I'm
everyone you
tempted
care
on that
about is
one.
gone. Everyone you care about is gone. If you could imagine that for a long period of time,
Actually, that's true.
it's like,
The deal would have to be: can I make anybody else who I want to be
can you
immortal?
be
So
utterly alone
vampire.
If we get to wait,
that you care about?
yeah. How about like everybody can be like some kind of weird Black Mirror thing
hard.
where everybody gets to go on and live in some virtual universe and your consciousness is there and you don't know that you ever died or something and it may not actually be you if you want to get into spiritual stuff or whatever. But
Throw it out there.
yeah.
I don't know. It's like my
Anyway.
thoughts on it.
Because I'm intrigued by immortality. Because I'm intrigued by the fact of being able to see. I don't know, and I think there's so much to do. And
So
you
with
know,
that intriguing quality, do you ever try and place yourself back a few, not even decades, but like a few hundred years, where your life would be utterly, entirely different? Like we can compare ourselves to different generations. But if you really put yourself back into, like, everyone says, like, I should have been born in the 60s, I should have been born in the blah, 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 whatever.
I
There
think
are
you know what
qualities
I would
of life
You know what my wish would be?
that are
All
not
those
taken
fucking
into
people
consideration.
actually get their wish. I would love for that. Every
I
person who
enjoy
thinks they
your
should be born at a different age get
poopy,
born at a
footed,
different age
stinky
immediately.
life.
yeah.
And enjoy your shit, fucking, and
Everything's
enjoy.
stinkier
and
in the past.
But also enjoy having the same issues, but just in this time period instead of
future,
that time period.
future, all the future. It's
The future.
terrifying,
Spartan
but
says,
I would-
okay, here's the scenario. Every time you lie, an inch of your penis goes in. One of us only have like 4
Oh,
lies, while the
cares
others get
about
9, please.
penises?
I mean, look, people. I mean, you're gonna get whatever you get.
I can lie so. I'm just making a dumb penis.
Dicks
joke.
rolled.
Uh,
They're funner the larger they are, but the smaller they are, the less fun they are. In the zombie apocalypse,
complicated.
what would be your weapon of choice?
We
I'm gonna
have
go
talked
with-
about this too many times.
Well, the weapon, not the to go.
are you an
back.
expert at it? Like or
I would
or
go
just,
with probably a machete for me. I'd be like, what's her name?
Machete's pretty good. Machete's
Yeah.
pretty good.
It's like an axe, yeah, but machete's got the whole blade, so I could kind of do more.
I'm
shit
going
with
like
it.
a morning. I'm going like what's the thing? It's like a spiked ball, but it's on a pole. It's not on. It's not a
Wow.
chain. It's not.
That's
It's
some
not. It's not.
medieval
It's not a
shit,
pole. So it's like a rigid thing, but you've got a spiked ball on it. I
a
want that because I
mace.
can break
Wait,
down.
no,
I can
mace
break
is
down
just like a bang.
like things that are boarded up or
Call
anything.
that.
I can use it as like
call
like
that?
just yeah. What is it? Somebody's gonna know. A big ass hammer.
A maul?
Uh,
No,
they might
it's a
even
spinny
a maul
one.
or a mace.
Kaboom,
Shoot-case it, yeah.
kaboom, kaboom,
Maybe it's
like
some
that, I
maul.
think.
Yeah, maybe it's a mace.
See,
We call it a mace. Yeah, everybody's saying mace now.
A mace.
I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah,
a
I want a
mace is
mace
on this
because I can
liquid
kill a zombie
stick.
with it, and also I can break down
A
barriers
spinny
between me and other
thing
things
is
to get away from
different.
zombies.
Spinny thing is different. I would have a bolt cutters.
Yeah,
think-
bolt cutters is your main go-to for in general stuff, right?
Bolt cutters when it comes to get into places, because I mean most of the time it's gonna be chains. If I need anything, it's gonna be chains. I gotta fucking
But on the other side of that,
Hell.
that thing where you use the bolt cutters, there's gonna be a dude with a baseball bat that's got spinning blades on it and a shotgun attached to it.
yeah, and then my world sucks either way. But if I can't get on the other side of that door, I'll never see that dude. I want to be able to, you know, axe down all the fences, all the non I don't have any soldiers watching me.
Right.
Who would have said I'm thinking Julia Roberts and then said shotgun to the dick? Are the,
Julia
are the two
Roberts.
things that you added?
Well, I've been watching
Which are great things, actually.
Homecoming. Homecoming is very
It's
good.
a
Morning
Morning Star.
Star.
But I thought the Morning Star was the
good.
the was on the chain. I must be thinking of
Homecoming.
something else. Okay, okay, Morning
She's
Star.
actually good.
Shoe paste. you came in with authority on that one. I'm gonna call it a Morning Star. But what's the one that's got this on a chain?
Morningstar was
That
like
William
a
Wallace used in
Braveheart
at one point, where he
throwing
used that, he
star.
smacked that guy's head in.
That thing. That's a Morning
Yeah,
Star.
that's what I want right there.
Yeah. Morning Star.
Yeah, Morning Star. So you're right, Shoe Pace.
What horror movie scarred you for life? Mine was 7 as well. That's one thing Lexi and I have in common is that 7.
Is it because it hit you at the right time?
Yeah, it was just the right time. I feel like it's the right time, right
13.
place, because I wouldn't have been as fucked up by that movie if I had seen it at a different time, but that movie fucked me up so hard.
Man,
Poltergeist
there's
for
so
Peter.
many.
Poltergeist didn't really do it to me. Like, 7 made, like, I realized I was depressed after I watched 7. I was like,
Poltergeist
that movie fucked me up.
was the first horror movie that I was just like, oh, that was scary, and I loved it. Was really
Yeah,
into it.
yeah.
But for me, it was actually Day of the Dead.
It says so. Day of the Dead really fucked you up?
Yeah, so I was too young to see like that level of gore and everything,
No
and just
way.
like that sort of like.
No way.
It was I became so I couldn't see anything that had a zombie in it for years after that movie.
Yeah?
It was like so.
I could see that seeing
Yeah.
it too young.
It
would do
really,
that.
really fucked me
Keith
up. Yeah.
Concasso says The Faculty, actually, which is
No.
interesting.
Aliens.
I say
Alien's a
no
good one,
way
too.
To The Faculty.
It's-
Yeah,
That's
Nuka
only
Babe
because
said-
I had a buddy who was in that movie, and his big line was, boner, boner, is it boner?
I wouldn't be able to watch that
It's a
movie now
classic
because I know
watch.
Jon Stewart's in it and he plays an alien. So.
The third Chucky movie for Shoe Paste
Really?
I saw when I was 9, and the scene when the kid throws himself on the real grenade fucked me up for years. I felt so bad for him. Oh my god. Also, Entrapment, I believe ya. It's not a horror movie, but Jurassic Park scared the shit out of 6-year-old me. I saw Raptors in the Dark
sure.
for years after that. One of my
Holy
favorite
shit,
things
yes.
For
with
sure.
Jurassic Park, I remember that was like, all right, it's PG-13. I was really young, but they were like, I think you'll be okay for this, but it's up to you. And I was like, yeah. And I went in there and I was like scared, for the first time in a movie theater. I was like frightened. And I ended up loving it. It ended up being such a big part of my childhood, like loving Jurassic Park. But that was like a testament too at the same time. I was like, am I strong enough? Am I like mature enough to handle this movie,
My girls, my 5-year-old girls, like a lot of kids, are super into dinosaurs, and I was just like, well, I can probably show them on YouTube, like they'll blow their mind seeing like a T-Rex walking around. And I realized there's like almost no scenes in that movie with dinosaurs I can actually show them, other than like the opening scene, the
Yeah, that's
that, and the Triceratops is shitting itself to death in that one part. That's the only parts that I can
That's it.
actually
And then
show
it
them.
just turns
And then
terrible.
it's like you guys are gonna have nightmares for the rest of your life.
Completely terrifying. And what else we got? Any other horror movies? Alien, says Nuka Babe. That was a good one.
Actually, disturbs
Ju-on.
me.
Lexi's got one.
Event Horizon was pretty bad.
Event Horizon.
I heard that's
I
really
saw
good.
that in the theater. I was like
I
bummed
didn't
out by
even
it.
watch all of it. I only watched part of it, and it still fucked me up. And then, and it's a bad movie, but Skeleton Key.
Skeleton Key.
It's about hoodoo.
Oh, okay.
And the idea of being trapped inside a body and not being able to. Oh my god.
Ooh, that's-
That was actually really, really scary.
By the way, Aqueduct Pocket said Large
Large
and
Marge.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Fuck my 5-year-old.
Yeah, that's
I
like
was
young
like-
kid shit, man. And the clown
was like
with
a
the
preteen
chains
then.
on him was even scarier to me in Pee-wee's than even Large Marge. Both of them, though, frightened the hell out of me.
I was much older then, yeah, and that and Large Marge made me throw popcorn everywhere.
Alexi, have you ever had sleep paralysis? That shit is scary.
All the time.
All the time, Lexi says. And she gets night terrors. The other night, she woke up screaming at nothing in the corner of the room, and I sat up expecting to see a human being murdering us
Crawling
with an axe.
upside down, like
Exactly.
in water, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I have weird sleep shit.
And more recently, for Carly and I, Hereditary fucked us up for days. We were upset about that movie.
I will not be seeing that movie.
We were upset about that movie
It's
for
so
days.
good,
It's so
but-
I know,
good.
but I'm gonna
But
take
it's-
I'm gonna take a hard
yeah.
pass.
Hey, at least you got company though
Yeah.
that can help you reel into reality because that is a hard movie. That's a hard
Nothing
movie,
as a
but
kid-
it's really beautiful.
Nothing as a kid really scared me much, but seeing Snowtown Murders as an adult scared me for at least a year. I haven't seen that yet. I gotta check that out. Taisha. Hereditary was rad, and then I showed my mom, and she didn't like it. I wouldn't show anybody that movie. I was like, to each their own. Holden looks hot with the beard. Thank you, baby beans. Interesting, Lexi. Looking hot over here with the fucking beard. You know what I'm saying? So this guy's still got it. What's the most disturbing song someone could play while having sex? I'm gonna go with
Oh my God.
Tears in Heaven.
Rape Me by
Rape Me by Nirvana. I'm also gonna go with the Flintstones theme song. For me, Flintstones, meet the Flintstones on repeat would be disturbing. Rape Me though, that's a good one.
There's some really good ones here. Macarena says Peter.
Yes, Ignition remix.
Macarena is bad.
Ignition,
The Barney
especially
theme
right now. My God,
Barney,
the Barney theme. The Entertainer by Joplin.
The worst.
Oh, Superman. What do you got? What do you got, Carly?
Closing time.
Closing time. Just playing.
I don't know. That's the first thing that pops
Playing
in my
last
head.
podcast would be very
I
upsetting.
don't enjoy that song.
The Arthur theme always pops into my head for some reason. Of course, the Barney theme.
Actually, better than Rape Me.
Yeah, Closing
Me and a
Time.
Gun by Tori Amos would be.
Also, especially in the middle of the summer, it's the most wonderful
Wonderful
time
time
of
of
the
the
year. I would say that would
With
be.
the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer.
And Little Drummer Boy, pretty much any. Yeah, Wizard the Bruiser would
anything
also be.
holiday.
That theme song? Oh, come on. I
bad.
fuck like a champ with that song.
Is that
Dun,
right?
dun, 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 dun.
Go get it, man. Go get
That's
it.
not what I do when I'm. That was to visually illustrate, you know.
Go get it.
Here we go. What do we got?
What else we got?
Which, going back to horror for a little bit, which horror movie monster do you think is the deadliest?
Horror monster?
Which horror movie monster do you think is
It's gotta
the
be like a
deadliest?
kaiju kind of thing.
Lexi
right?
says the devil, but I mean,
I
yeah, I
have
would
had-
say maybe the demon from Paranormal Activity might be the deadliest.
I have had
I'm going with the Cloverfield thing.
Cthulhu for sure, but is that? Can you count that as a horror movie?
I think so.
I mean, I think, yeah,
Cthulhu
definitely
is
the
pretty
one from It
fucking
Follows.
Is there a
terrifying.
Cthulhu in a movie?
The Devil and Legend. I feel like there's not a quintessential devil.
What's the romantic song though that's like Georgia on my mind? So it'd be
The Cloverfield thing had like little mini. Yeah, Shoepace agrees with me here. It's like it had like little murder monsters that came off of it when you like tried to
Cloverfield
kill it.
was a
and
nightmare.
so like it
Murder
can kill you
monsters
that
suck.
way. And then also apparently the thing's fucking immortal and just like no matter how much you throw at it, it just keeps coming back.
that's
and
just
killing
annoying.
everything. Yeah, it's annoying, but it's very deadly.
Peter says, I think Homegirl from The Ring has a pretty good track record.
Yeah, but nobody
Absolutely.
watches DVDs
Just
anymore
has
or
scary
VHS tapes
hair.
anymore.
But I guess too, it's the deadliest, right? Is it the who would kill the
I mean,
most
honestly,
people?
come
the
on.
deadliest. It's not the
She does
scariest.
That's a good
It's
movie.
the deadliest.
The Germans in Schindler's List said Spartan
yes,
64.
absolutely. I would
Those
say
are
probably the
pretty
real
scary.
Nazi fucking situation.
Except that now that is even being
The aliens
evolved
and
into
alien.
some modern.
Yeah, what monster has
Nonsense.
killed the most people? The xenomorphs? Are people coming for xenomorphs? Xenomorphs might have killed the most.
What are you talking about?
But
I
they're
love the
more-
xenomorphs.
Yeah, they're made to destroy worlds. They may
Fucking,
be the most deadly monster of
Cloverfield
all time.
monster
Yeah, 'cause
killed
they
all of New York.
understand-
Or the Predator, technically the Predator,
Dimensions.
or I think maybe it might be Xenomorphs and the Predator. 'cause
Actually,
that's-
somebody-
their job is to destroy entire
I'm
planets.
sorry, Greg Chainsaw just won this argument.
Thanos.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It won the argument on Earth, but again, the
scary.
Xenomorphs are probably taking more
No,
life.
not on Earth. It
I
went
like
across
the
the universe
scariest
because the thing
things
Thanos
that are
destroyed half the
potentially-
universe.
He did
Real.
destroy half the
Potentially.
universe.
Not violently.
To be real,
I mean,
That's
well,
true.
kind of. I mean,
So if it's not Thanos, it's Xenomorphs. Because Xenomorphs have been like...
yeah, I'll come with that.
Yeah, I would go with that.
But I don't believe in Thanos.
I don't believe in xenomorphs, but we have to believe
But
in
I
something, don't we?
might.
And
Xenomorphs
what I
can-
believe in is that someone might donate another $10 for us to sing a song. Here are the donation
Please
incentives:
stop
$5 for a toast for you,
talking about
$10 for karaoke,
Very
$25 for a lip sync competition. I would love to do another karaoke block. Please make it happen. Any song you want, click the
You
link
have 30
right
minutes
there.
of Carly singing for you.
We have just a little over 30 minutes of the show left. If you'd like us to regale you with the song, we would be happy to. Any song you want, make it one we hate, make it one we can't do. It'll be even better that way. You got a
always
karaoke
fun.
song in Trevin? Please send it
Always
our way.
fun.
What's
I'll
your-
do another fucking dance off too.
And we'll do another dance
And a
off.
dance
25
off.
bucks,
I like
any song
that
you
too.
want, and we will dance our
Or
asses
just to
off.
cheers, or if nothing else, just come hang out with us for the rest of this.
Please. You guys have been great. Thank you so much. What's
Without
your
this being more
favorite...
Fun, it just looks kind of lame.
What's your favorite smell?
Honeysuckle.
Mine might be...
Love honeysuckle.
Lexi's is jasmine. Mine might be...
Jasmine's good.
For me personally, mine might be... when my mother's baking homemade chocolate chip cookies. That smell is unbelievable. It is such a good smell. Such a good smell. Jeff, you got some? You got one?
I gotta go, and it's I feel like it's cliche, but it's like fresh baked bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just really like that.
It kind of depends what kind of bread.
There's a bakery that I
Sesame
run
seed,
by when I'm like
dogwood.
running in the mornings, and whenever I get to this point
Oh,
on my
wait,
run,
wait, wait, wait.
no, in Kensington, but it's but yeah, there's this bakery that I
There's-
run by, and it's just the most delightful smell in the world.
There's this bread factory along Manhattan that if you're there late enough or early enough, whatever your perspective is,
Hundators,
so
ho!
yummy.
She's a man, baby, from Peener. Let's hear some Africa by Toto. We've got it for you.
That is very funny.
Also,
That's like our #1 hit.
I think
guys.
that's,
Thank you, Peener.
I think so.
I have to go to the restroom.
Play-Doh is my favorite smell. Great smell.
I'll pop in
Salty,
for a minute.
delicious. Lavender, sawdust from Peener. Also, I would go with like a fresh corpse, but like right fresh.
Like where
murder.
like you put the hand in, and it's like
She's a man, baby, lit. My own worst enemy. Love you, fuckers. Happy New Year to everyone on screen and in chat, dude. Entrapment, great choice. Thank you so much. Yeah, fresh blood, like the blood, you can still smell it fresh and
where like if you touch the body too hard, it's gonna burst.
right,
a
it's
little
gonna
bit.
fall
Yeah,
apart.
yeah. It's-
My God, it's so good. It makes me just wanna just kill, and love until
Speaking
I kill
of,
again.
should we show pictures of my my
She's a
Oh my
man,
God.
baby. Anything from TMBG?
Also, we gotta give you a toast because you get $15.
Yeah,
so,
thank you. Please, $15 beans. Cheers. Now we have a karaoke block.
We were talking about murder, and I immediately thought of my pictures for the cocktail.
So what They Might Be Giant song would you want? I would probably go with...
He didn't listen to me.
Carly has a suggestion.
Yeah, Carly has suggested. I didn't listen to you. What did you have to say, Jeff?
No, I was just saying. I'm not gonna say it now.
No,
I mean,
say it.
petulant.
I miss it
No,
now.
I was gonna say we should do the recipe. At some
Yes,
point,
we
yeah.
should. Absolutely. We are drinking the old fashioned. That's going to be Woodford Reserve Bourbon, dark brown sugar, simple syrup. You just got to get a cup of water, boil it up, stir in 1 cup of dark brown sugar until it's dissolved, and refrigerate, and then Regan's orange bitters. 2 parts Woodford Reserve Bourbon. 1/2 part dark brown sugars with simple syrup. 2 dashes Regan's orange bitters. Stir with ice and pour. He did this to you. He asked for this. How much for the mask? Says JJ. We need to sell these masks next. Next cocktails, we're gonna sell the masks.
I'll make a couple. Yeah.
Step 3, Inglet. We will sell the masks next week
Can
or
I
next
give you a
next
goal?
cocktails.
Yes.
Can it be to hi guys? Can it be to like a calendar or a cocktail book? This
Yeah.
year?
Oh yeah, that's
already did
that's
that.
already
We
gonna be on there. Yeah. No, we are gonna do this year.
Okay.
I dropped the ball at the end of last year.
No.
2018 was a
It was
bunch
hard.
of bullshit, and
hard. Hi,
yeah.
guys.
2018 was
I
different.
know, 'cause I love
come
your
in.
card.
We're gonna come in a lot stronger on
There
this
is
one.
a prime time for calendars, and
I think the book. I think it's more the book than the calendar, to be honest.
Yeah, I like the book better.
Yeah.
Maybe do like a little
you could
special,
do
like
both.
a little calendar at the end of the year. We'll do a 2020
Ooh.
calendar, which will be actually that may be kind of a.
Wait a
cool-
second though. We
I think
didn't
so.
give any thoughts to Lexi.
What?
You asked for some goals, and did we give them to you?
We've been drinking.
Yeah, I have to
We've been
do,
drinking.
I have to do
It's
a
true.
puppet stream.
Yeah, puppet stream.
That's fine.
Darling,
I will do.
yeah.
I really
you
do think.
deserve more. I think more than that.
Thank
In
And to get a dog.
oh man, there's like too many things. You can accomplish anything you want to.
I really want to get representation so I can go on like auditions that will pay me if I book them.
Right.
That's what I really want.
So get heavy into that shit, and along with that little ship that is already sailing, I would say know that your sails are well lifted, that you have support, and that you have no reason to ever doubt.
I need to lay a
There's no
fire
doubt.
under my ass.
No doubt.
Carly,
With you.
They Might Be Giants song. What do you want to do?
I like They Call Me Mr. Worm. I like Birdhouse in My Soul.
Yeah, I'd say
I
Birdhouse
like
in Your Soul, right?
Are you enjoying my drunkenness? That's because I haven't been drunk for a
Jay-
few weeks, so it's really fresh.
JT Dubs needs
So,
some bright
thank
side.
you.
Well,
JT
we'll give you some advice.
When is that back? We just did one. I mean, you want some more? We're gonna do some more. as well.
Ed for a second.
Aw. She really can do anything. She honestly can.
That was a good ad.
Wait.
Jeff. I liked it. I appreciate it.
That's him doing a Murder Fist show.
All right, we're doing Africa, and Jeff is gonna and
but I
Carly are
love
gonna
this
lead
song.
us for this.
Now
so you
we've
guys
done this
gotta
like
lead.
2 times, and I know what's
You're
going
gonna
on.
do it even better though. By the way, Mike
Something.
Buzz.
Not
we got
tonight,
this.
Peeners.
Yeah.
You got Peener 13.
Someone else's mic. I'm lifting it.
At some other time they've done it.
I just don't know what to do.
This is my first time doing this, actually. I'll make a mask of that too.
You know what's great is knowing that
Man, baby, anonymous with this sub. Thank you so much.
what I love is that my niece is equally as like it's in my blood, you guys. It's not just me. Are you gonna do it, right?
Hey,
start
I'm
this,
gonna
yeah.
dance
all
and
right.
I'll hop in when it's time.
I think I.
Thank you everybody who's joined us so far. We're going till 10. Let's do this.
Appreciate you. You honestly are the whole reason we're doing this. So thanks.
Here we go. I hear the drums echoing tonight. She hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. Her moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation.
Gorgeous.
I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words of ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, "Hurry, boys, waiting there for you. Gonna take a long trip back away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. There's the rains down in Africa. It's gonna take some time to do the things we never had."
Anna VTvo says, Lexi, get in on this. She can't sing. She has no voice right now.
Alright, am I gonna do something?
Yes.
Yeah.
The wild dogs cried out at night as they go restless, longing for some solitary company. I know that I must do what's right. Just come and draw a rise like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside. I frightened of this thing that I become. It's gonna take a lifetime away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more never do.
bless the rains down in Africa. It's gonna take some time to do the things we never had.
Thank you, Peener. Peener, this is all for you. You're my little Peener Beaner. Flute solo, you fuckers. You better do the flute, fuckers. Do the flute. Flute it up. Carly, not fluting it. You gotta flute it.
What are you talking about?
Pretend to play a fucking flute. You're not playing a flute right now. You're just clawing at people. Ready there for you.
It's away from you. There's nothing 100 animal could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. 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 I bless the things we never had.
Things we never had. Play the flute. Carly's performing magic for you right now.
It's professional.
Professional magic. That is magic, what you're saying right now. That's a woman performing magic.
Years and years to perfect.
Don't you question my skills.
Never had.
Jeff, one thing
Never
you're really bad
had.
at is using your forward space. I need to get used to like upsetting you in your face. Am I upsetting you enough? Because I want to get better at upsetting you for money.
Ladies and
You
gentlemen,
pay for it and I upset you.
ladies and gentlemen, it is time for my own worst enemy.
Drunk Holden is accidentally racist.
I am accidentally racist.
Oh,
Yeah, what did I say?
you said
I don't know what you said.
it was just like,
Beaner, that wasn't racist. That was fun.
You know, can I? My girl's
I
got
just
this
think
game.
I picked two words that rhyme.
My girl's got a game for Christmas called Pie Face, which sounds racist for some reason. I don't know that it is, but it sounds
racist.
It's a My Little Pony game, and it's hilarious actually. Like you stick your head through a little My Little Pony thing. It's
It
Pinkie
sounds
Pie.
super fucking
For all,
racist.
for all the bronies out there, yeah, and there's like a little pie thing, and you have to you spin the spinner, and how many like clicks you get is how many times you have to spin. You have to click the little thing, and randomly it will like throw like you put whipped cream on a thing.
sounds so
We played
fun.
it last
That's like
night,
Double Dare.
and honestly, it was the
it
most
really fun?
fun fucking game I've ever played. I think we should play that on stream at some point. So
We will.
Absolutely. It was so hilarious.
Till then, I got the lead on this. As a Mexican, I give Holden a pass on that one. So thank you so much, Mexican. So
Pie Face, how was that racist? I thought Pie Face was a reference to someone.
wow, this is taking me back to straight up.
I don't think it is racist, Nuka Babe. I just it sounded. I was like, is this a slur? It should be a slur.
can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I didn't mean to call you that. I can't remember what was said or what you threw at me. Please tell me why. My car is in the front yard and I'm sleeping with my clothes on. And I came in through the window last night and you're gone. Fuck yeah, dude. This is rocking it. Alright.
It's no surprise to me, I am my own worst enemy. Cause every now and then I kick the living shit out of me. The smoke alarm is going off and there's a cigarette still burning. Please tell me why. My car is in the front yard
learning so many good karaoke songs. This is such a good karaoke song. Oh, totally. Please tell me why my car is in the front yard and I'm sleeping with my clothes on, coming through the window last night. It's no surprise to me that I am my worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then I kick the living shit out of me. Can we forget about the things I said when I was drunk? I didn't mean to call you that. That is such a good, easy karaoke song. That is a killer easy karaoke song. Yeah, very
I was
fun.
like, I'm 16.
When I was a kid, I thought he said, I'm sleeping with no clothes on. I thought so too. Who wants to lead Birdhouse? I'm afraid to start it.
Oh, gosh.
Carly's.
I
Carly,
want
you
to.
ready?
You and I know the
want
last
to.
one. You should.
I have not thought of this song since college.
I know, right?
love
But this
this
is
song.
for
I
Beans.
love this song.
Beans needs you to do
Thank
this
you.
right,
I
okay?
can do this for you.
9:42. We got enough time for one or two.
We got
more.
enough time for one or two more. If you'd like to
living it up.
donate for more karaoke,
Living it
boom, there it
Otherwise, we got
is.
some questions.
$5 for a toast for you. $10 for karaoke. $20 for the lip sync challenge. We're going till around 10 o'clock. And Nuka Babe already thanking Bubba Beans for doing it. I'm also glad we're finally doing They Might Be Giants, a important subject that Wizard and the Bruiser actually needs to cover. All right,
It's for real.
here we go.
This
I'm
was-
gonna take my girls
I
to
got-
school
I'm
tomorrow
like-
morning.
I'm
This will be great.
harking back- harking back a good 10 years. I think I got this, though. I think I got it. They're not ready for me. I was ready for them.
Is
We'll
it
be
though?
back. Yeah.
You sure?
No, I'm not. I'm your only friend. No.
Oh,
fuck you.
shit.
Oh, okay.
Fuck
So-
you.
So it's like you
Karaoke.
have to do it, yeah, because I don't think it's going to be a good...
Can you do a real
Oh, Birdhouse in Your
one?
Soul
Do a
karaoke,
real
it
one
says.
and then it tells
Okay.
me?
This one might do it. All right. Oh, this is
Close.
going to do it.
It has been maybe 15 years, but it's fine. I love this song. Yes. I'm your only friend. I'm not your only friend, but I'm your little glowing friend. I'm really not actually your friend, but I am. Mary in the alley with lights switch.
Who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Not to put the fine pun on it. Say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Yeah, dude.
I have a secret to tell from my electric well. It's a simple message, and I'm leaving out the whistles and the bells, so the room must listen to me.
Buster vigilantly.
My name is Blue,
Blue Canary, one note spelled L-I-T-E.
My story's infinite.
Like London,
Doesn't
down, lives on my switch. Who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Not for the fine point on it, but I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul.
This is a two-person song.
Holy
It's a tough.
This is gonna come back. And
I think it's just such a tough song.
I am recalling
conservative dance in the
memory
background.
things. How can I even harmonize with something that
Has such a bizarre time signature. I know. That's what's so great about it, though, too,
I
right?
mean, they honestly are quite good. 2, 3, 4.
I'm your only friend, I'm not your only friend, but I'm a little glowing friend. But I'm really not actually your friend, but I am. There's a picture opposite of me of my primitive ancestry, which stood on rocky shores and kept the breed shipwreck free. Thought I respected that a lot. I'd be fired if that were my job after killing Jason off and countless screaming Argonauts. Bluebird of friendliness, like guardian angels, is always near. Blue carrion now, that's what I switch. Who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too much final point on it. Sam only being in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. While you're at it, keep the light birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too much final point on it. Sam the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. It's the Blue Canary's last light switch. Who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Holy shit, dude. That is like the hardest.
What's
That is
beautiful
like-
about that song is that that song was super relevant to me when I was hanging out with my buddy Evan, who was a radio DJ.
Totally worth $15. I'm glad it was. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight. We've got some more questions for you as we close out CockTails. If you'd like to donate for a closing lip sync competition or a karaoke song or two, there are the incentives. $5 for a toast for you, $10 for a karaoke song, $25 for a lip sync competition. You can be the hero to close it out, or you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the final seconds.
Here, I was
of
worried I was
CockTails.
being annoying in the background. And Nuka Babe said, Jeff's the boy with magic toes. Keith on Queso said, Jeff. And Trapman said, wow, Jeff, LOL. So, thank you.
Absolutely, Peener. You were not cut off whatsoever.
No, we have to keep the donation. Otherwise, we would just sing and sing and sing.
Have you ever tried to contact a spirit with a Ouija board? I would say but not legitimately. I did it as kind of fucking around. Did you ever legitimately go for it?
Yeah, and I have reaped the consequences several times over.
Yeah, you think you got cursed by trying to contact?
No. I was fine. I was always fine with it, but I did at times incorporate other people who were like, "Hey, we're with an open group of people who are willing to play this way. Why don't we see what happens?" And then the results can be strangely appropriate to one individual, and then you're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Because you're never going to understand what that is referring to. And so, yes.
Also, I have to shout outs to Butt Dust for giving us an A+. I don't know if I've ever seen Butt Dust before, and you gave us an A+.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Daters home.
But Beans with the 10, respect by Richard Franklin. Yo, great job at Boardhouse. By the way, you're going to have to lead us in respect.
Can I please?
Yeah,
I
right,
think Cole and I are
Carly?
gonna back up dance and back up vocal again.
Oh my god,
You're a
that's going to be
sweetheart.
great.
I will enjoy that so much.
Yeah,
Thank
Butt
you.
Dust.
Daters home.
She's a man, baby. Give me some El Scorcho by Weezer. I love it.
Oh,
El Scorcho is
Jesus
going to
Christ.
happen
We got
so
that. We got,
hard.
like, 10
That's
God
going to
damn
happen
you
so
half
hard.
Japanese girls.
God damn. All right, I already want to sing it.
Yeah.
If someone you
man.
loved,
So many things to share.
but before we do that, before we close out with our wonderful karaoke songs, if someone you loved committed a gruesome murder, would you help them cover it up?
Yes.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Someone you loved?
I think a gruesome murder, I think even if it was Lexi, I'd be like, I gotta get out of this.
I don't think I could do that. Yeah, because it means I don't really know you. Because anybody who I
Right.
know wouldn't actually
Wouldn't
do that. So
actually
I'm
do
like,
that.
so I'm like, you're fooling
Carly,
me.
you're
You've
fucked
tricked
up.
me somehow.
I am not fucked up. I'm not fucked up because when I'm
fucked up,
thinking
right?
about like would I help that friend, it would be like, hey, one of you two. So I'm gonna assume that the circumstances are whoopsie daisy and bad and horrible and horrible.
You came at it at a rational sort of way, sort of saying, I want to know the circumstances which
Anyone.
led you to committing the gruesome murder. He and I
Yeah.
were immediately sort of like, no, fuck you.
No
created
way.
a gruesome
Right,
murder.
right.
But
If it was, I guess the word gruesome.
you're right. I
fucks
guess
it up.
Gruesome's
I
pretty
The
gruesome.
Yeah.
word gruesome fucks it up for me. It's
Yeah.
like if you gruesomely murdered somebody.
Doesn't
then
If
mean
like,
somebody
they
I love was just
absolutely
like, well,
get
this
away
person
with
has
it.
been
It
like
means, like,
torturing me and
let's-
raping me for years, I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
against
I will help
you.
you cover this
I
stuff.
assumed
Yeah,
it was
right.
against
Yeah.
someone else, where I was just
or
like,
if it was
okay,
like Hitler or whatever.
let us.
Hell yeah, Carly
pursue-
is. By the way, hell yeah, Carly is ride or die, says Aqueduct
Well,
Bucket. So
because-
you do win points a little bit for
Sure,
being.
but it's not like it's not without repercussion. You can't be a jackass and horrible.
Yeah. Carly's made me rethink my position, though, actually. So.
Just
Right.
saying,
There's
my
conditions.
approach to you is going to help you get to the help you need if that's the point you're at in your life.
If you need to get to the help you need.
Right today.
Do you like the taste
Sometimes
of
I
blood?
just throw up various
Do you like the
fingers.
taste of blood?
Do you like the
Can I
taste
just
of blood?
throw
Is
I
that
don't.
what it really
So-
says?
Yeah, I don't mind the taste of blood.
No, I don't like blood.
I don't mind the taste of blood.
Taste-wise, no.
It tastes like a penny or whatever. It tastes like iron. It really does. It just tastes like whatever. I don't like.
There's nothing
I
wrong
wouldn't say
with
necessarily
it, but I
like
don't
like it, but it's it's not like I don't like it.
I
No,
seek-
it
I
tastes
seek
like
out-
keys exactly.
Suck on some keys,
Baby Beans
baby.
likes the taste of his own blood or hers. Bahaha. If it was a rando in a serial way, then hell no. But if it was a crime of passion, I'd think twice. Says
Yeah.
Painter.
I don't know.
So
I don't know.
I guess
I
if
will
someone
not
was-
eat or drink anything unless
No.
I can taste
No.
blood in it.
What?
Personally. It's the weird fetish that I have.
We're getting fetishy. I don't know.
It's I picked a lot of dark ones
Like,
recently.
blood is pretty easy in terms of the stimuluses in the world.
I always think of great
But-
questions to the questions thing, and I need to write them down. 'Cause I always think of them in some weird time when I can't
Please send
write
them.
it down, but I need to get better at that.
We
That's
have only
another goal
dark.
for
I feel like this is.
2018,
I feel like this is like the ones I got for Halloween.
Yeah.
Would you rather get bitten by a vampire or bitten by a zombie?
Oh.
Would you rather get
Well,
bitten
vampire
by
because they can
Vampire,
retain your
duh.
consciousness at
a...
least.
Yeah, exactly. But
At least according
zombie,
to some
Duh.
mythology.
zombie, you can just leave. Vampire, you're for
Zombie
eternity.
is absent.
I don't think it's that
any
easy of a question. I
would
think I'd rather go
I would
zombie.
use my vampire powers to
vampire-
fight crime.
Okay, you'd be a vampire
I'd be super
detective.
fast
I
and I
could
do this.
manage my
Jeff would be a
needs.
vampire detective.
I would, and I would make friends with somebody at the blood bank, and they would like give me like little
I'll be a
little
vampire
bags that I would like.
detective.
I go home and I'd be like, that, and I go out and I'd
Vampire
fight crime.
detectives.
So if you
Alright.
see me fighting
If I
crime,
was gonna
know
become
that
a
I'm
vampire
drinking
detective,
blood.
He's
then
on
yes.
the road to
Absolutely.
Sign that comic, Jeff.
A vampire detective. Would you please write vampire detective?
Vampire
for us?
detective is honestly quite.
I'd be with like Wesley Snipes in
Useful.
Entrapment. You get me. Entrapment. I'd be like Wesley Snipes in Blade. I wouldn't be quite that badass. So
Entrapment,
there's
you
no
get
way I
me.
could Wesley Snipes. But I could. But I could. Be like, well, now I'm now a vampire. I gotta
No,
do
wait a
something.
second.
I gotta do something with this shit.
Beans, vampires are sparkly and glittery is fun. No, 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 no.
Wait,
I think vampires
Lobster
What's
to
up,
Beast
Lobster
just
to
showed up,
Beast? How you
so-
doing?
are cloddy and sad.
I'm sorry. I feel like I dominated that one. Which one did you guys say?
I said
tuning
zombie
into
because
the
I'm the only one who wants to
vampires.
just like disappear
I
and
don't
not
wanna-
live forever.
No, a zombie.
I don't want to live forever.
I don't want to live forever either.
But a zombie doesn't know
Just
it's living
talking
forever.
about that and
A
you
zombie is just
cast
like.
it off. But a zombie as a, I don't want to be a zombie. A zombie's mindless.
When I pack it at the end of my
Vampires
series,
just something like, wah, wah,
when I've solved all the
wah.
crimes, when I've finished crime
You
as a
win
thing,
nothing.
then I just walk out into the sun and say, okay, you know what? It's time to pack it in. Boom.
Then it's it. Speaking of time to pack it in,
A
we've got
dramatic thing, yeah.
we've got 2 more karaoke songs for you, and then we
Two
are
more?
closing.
It should
up-
have been. The question
CockTails.
should have been, by the way, it should have been, would you rather be bitten by a vampire or a werewolf? That should have been the
That's
question.
the better one.
Vampire.
That's the better question because that's easier
Vampire.
to like divide.
Because werewolves have to do.
Because in that one, I think
auditions.
I'm gonna go werewolf on that
bad.
one.
Werewolves have to go bad, regardless.
What's that?
Ladies and gents, we are closing the stream out
Werewolves.
with 2
Yeah,
different
koala, come on. Yeah, you get it.
karaoke finales.
No, vampire.
I go vampire.
Well, then you and I will be the greatest detective team ever. I'll be the werewolf. You'll be the vampire. We'll
Because I'm not
solve
gonna
all
fuck
the
with
fucking
you, man.
crimes.
I'm gonna like, hey, I trust this guy. Trust this guy. Hey, everyone, are you catching the fact that he's cool? Cool.
Carly, you're on the clock right now. Let's do this.
Fine. Oh, because we're doing. Okay. What you want, baby? I got what you need. You know I got it. All I'm asking is for a little respect when I come home. Hey, baby,
Just a little bit.
come home,
Just a little bit.
Mister.
Just a little bit.
I ain't gonna do you wrong. I ain't gonna.
Woo,
I ain't gonna do you wrong. 'Cause I don't wanna.
woo,
All I'm asking
Just a little bit.
I'm about to give you all my money. And all I'm asking in return, honey, is to give me my propers when I get home. Yeah, baby, when I get home. Yeah. Ooh, you kissing, sweeter than honey. And guess what? So is my money. All I want you to do for me is give it to me when you get home. Yeah, baby. RSVCCT. Find out what it means to me. RSVCCT. Take care to TCB. A little respect. I get tired.
Just a little bit.
Keep on lying.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Little respect.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, baby.
Just a little bit.
Little respect.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Tinder
I learned some Prince at the end.
Fun times.
Alright, so now I'm gonna be obnoxious about El Scorcho, so just get ready for me to be.
You're kicking this off, don't worry.
Yeah, absolutely. This is like a
I demand
song.
at least a lyric.
This is a song that screams to my heart.
Yeah.
This
Have I
song.
ever even tried respect? I don't think so.
You did great.
Thank you.
You
And
fucking
thank
killed
you.
it.
Great.
You
for all
fucking
the
killed
re-
it.
re- re-
That
re-
was,
re- re- re-
yeah,
re-
that
re-
was
re- re- re-
one of my favorite karaoke songs we've ever done. Yeah, that was
No
amazing.
way.
Yes, that was.
Not even real. But I believe it.
Goddamn you half Japanese girls. You do it to me every time. Oh, the redhead said you'd shred the cello, and I'm jello, baby. But you won't talk, won't look, won't think of me. I'm the epitome of public enemy. Now why you wanna go and do me like that? Come down on the street and dance with me. I'm alive like you, so please, hello, I'm here, I'm waiting. I think I'd be good for you, and you'd be good for me.
I asked you to go to the Green Day concert. You said you never heard of them. How cool is that? So I went to your room and read your diary. Watching grunge let it drop New Jack through a press table. And my heart stopped, started listening to Cho-Cho Sand. Fall in love all over again. I'm alive like you. So please, hello, I'm here, I'm waiting. Oh, I think I'd be good for you, and you'd be good for me. How stupid is it? I can't talk about it. I gotta sing about it and make a record of. How stupid is it? Won't you give me a minute? Just come up to me and say hello. How stupid is it? For all I know you want me to. Maybe you just don't know what to do. Or maybe you're scared to say I'm falling for you. I wish I could get my head out of the sand, 'cause I think we'd make a good team, and you keep my fingernails clean.
But that's just a stupid dream, and I won't realize, 'cause I can't even look in your eyes without shaking, and I ain't faking. I'll bring home the turkey and you bring home the bacon. I'm alive like you, so please, hello, I'm here, I'm waiting. Oh, I think I'd be good for you, and you'd be good for me. One more time. I'm alive like you. I'm alive like you. I'm here. I'm waiting. Oh, I think I'd be good for you, and you'd be good for me. Dude, one of the best songs fucking ever. Kellen, I'm so glad you're singing along with it. I think so many people are singing along with this.
God.
That's the most sing-along song ever, man. The most sing-along song fucking ever.
What's
And
the
that
one
is
that I like the most with Weezer though?
that is closing out our stream. That is probably my favorite Weezer sing-along song.
I think that's my favorite Weezer song in general.
Appreciate everybody here. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. It's been a fucking phenomenal stream. You guys are the best. We're about to close it out. Think about your goals for this year, man. Let's fucking make them happen. You chat, us chat. We're gonna make it do, all right? And until then, let's get the fuck out of here. Thank you, everyone.
Kellen,
Worth
I
every
miss
penny.
you,
I'm
brother.
so glad.
Good
Kellen,
to see
too.
you
Yeah,
again
see
here.
you soon, man. What a great stream to kick off the new year. We're gonna keep it going with Creepshow Creations and CockTails every single Monday night.
The occasional crossover.
With the occasional crossover, the more we do it, the funner it is.
Carly's invited to every single
Sure, why not?
cocktail stream if
Why
she
not?
wants to come to.
Come on by. In the meantime,
Spoiled though every time I come. I just get spoiled with treats.
in the meantime, take care, everyone. We'll be back. I'm so glad you guys are happy with your donations and shit. I'm happy with your donations. Thank you so much, everybody. And
Have a great 2018 and stay with us,
Yeah.
and we'll work all your shit out for you.
Here you go. All right, y'all. We're gonna play the song to close it out. Good night, everyone. We love you. Mwah. Take care,
I said
everybody.
2018, I meant 2019.
2019, it's gonna happen.
It's just a different number.
See ya later, everybody. And here you go. The CockTails theme. The one you know and love.
CockTails, woo, with Jeff and Holden. CockTails, woo, with Jeff and Holden. CockTails, woo, with Jeff and Holden. Making cocktails for you, making you laugh, making you blue. CockTails, CockTails, woo, with Jeff and Holden. CockTails, woo, with Jeff and Holden. Holden with Jeff and Jeff.